this month, within a month, and it's real big, and it's flags, and it's everybody really just showing their appreciation, and I just want to make the public aware of it, and I believe, like I said, somebody's going to have more information. I believe it's going to start at 8:30, and it's going 52 miles. So,
all right, James, thank you for sharing that. I'm sure there's a lot of information on social media, and if you've been around a lake lately, you've seen a few of those. I mean, they seem like they're everywhere. Let's go quickly here to Billy in Louisiana. Billy, what's up?
Hey guys, good morning.
Hey.
I heard some people talking about the brain fart. I'm concerned about this. If we have I've spoke to y'all before, and I did much better. I'm not my day. I'm concerned about this. The way the election is going, I think it's going to be contested and going to end up in the Supreme Court like Bush Gore did.
Right.
If we have a 4-4 Supreme Court and a tied vote, it's going to default to the lower court ruling.
Yes, that is correct. That is correct. You have to have a majority to change it. So if they don't have a majority, it goes whatever the ruling of the court prior to it stands.
Right, and then if you look at this, the states where this is most likely going to be a problem, if you can kind of project outwards, are states that have been controlled by Democrats for years. So you're going to have a Democrat majority state court or a federal district court where you can judge shop, basically, because you can file in any federal court.
Yeah, I think it would move up. It would go from the district or the circuit? Was it go circuit, district? I can't remember. Anyway, you get to
district, circuit, and then up to the Supreme Court.
So, like the Seventh Circuit, right, is what you're saying. Like would decide. I can't remember which one handles Wisconsin, Ohio, all up in there. That one's going to be critical.
Yes.
But to your point. You make a great point that it's very likely, no matter how the vote comes out, you're going to have a challenge on some level, and it could end up at the Supreme Court, and we don't need to leave that in a 4-4 situation because that would be a mess, and I think it would delegitimize to some degree the outcome of it because people would go, well, the Supreme Court really didn't make a ruling on it.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter who it's for or who it's against.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. We got time, Speedy?
Maybe if we squeeze it in, go quick.
Patrick from Southeast Missouri. Patrick, go quick.
I will try to, sir. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to give a shout-out to Adler yesterday when you guys were talking about the Kansas City field goal kicker.
Mm-hmm.
And he put up a graphic for his Twitter page. and it was like, and you guys didn't mention it, I don't think.
Yeah.
But I wanted him to know somebody saw it and appreciated it.
Yeah.
No, Patrick,
I saw it
Adler,
on the monitor in here.
Adler adds a lot to the program, and because of the way we do it here, it's more difficult because we don't script everything out ahead of time, and Adler doesn't know what we're going to talk about, so he has to pull things up literally on the fly, and it adds a lot to the TV side of it. And sometimes I don't see it because I have to look around to my left to see it. But I told him yesterday, as a matter of fact, we appreciate how good he does all that.
And then sometimes everything just crashes.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens, too.
Sure
Sometimes
does.
Rick's update happens on his modem right here during the show.
We should be back on YouTube now.
How about a big Rick and Bubba welcome to another new show sponsor? We think you're going to love allform.com/Bubba. Buying furniture can be a hassle, but Allform makes it so simple. It's delivered right to your door in days, and we're talking high-quality, handmade in America, armchairs, sofas, sectionals, and love seats. They're premium products at an affordable price. Allform furniture can be customized in all types of colors, fabrics, legs, shapes, sizes, and it comes with a forever warranty. They look great, and they're super comfortable. This is furniture you'd expect to find at a higher in store, but because you're buying direct, it ships easy at low pricing for great savings. They even offer a 100-day trial, delivery is free, and they have finance options too. If you don't love it, they'll pick it up for free with a full refund. Now, some of you may be thinking a couch or a chair and a box, that's not possible, but it is, and it's so easy to put together. Your kids or someone not real handy like me could do it in minutes. Go check them out at allform.com/Bubba. That'll save you 20%. Or you can go to rickandbubba.com and find them under the sponsors.
Seeing the check engine light turn on can give anyone anxiety. As it stares at you, you can't help but wonder, what is wrong now? How much is this going to cost? But with coverage from CarShield, you won't dread unexpected repairs. CarShield offers a wide range of protection plans that can save you thousands for covered repairs, which means that check engine light is a lot less scary when it comes on. You have the freedom to choose your favorite mechanic or dealership to do the work, and CarShield gets the rest taken care of. Even if your car breaks down while you're traveling, the choice of a repair shop is still up to you. On top of that, payments are flexible and CarShield plans are customizable to your exact needs. CarShield has helped over 1 million drivers. That's why they're America's #1 protection company. Get coverage today and see why CarShield goes farther. Visit carshield.com and use the code Bubba to save 10%. carshield.com, code Bubba, or visit rickandbubba.com for more information. A deductible may apply.
Folks, we've been talking about Relief Factor on our show for quite some time now. Do we guarantee Relief Factor is going to lower or eliminate your occasional aches and pains? No, we never make a claim like that. But what I can tell you is that the majority of folks who ordered the 3-week Quick Start Pack for only $19.95 go on to order more. Now, what we really like about Relief Factor is it's 100% drug-free. It's a supplement that's made up of ingredients that simply help your own body deal with its natural inflammatory response. For a lot of us, that's very important. Getting older, working outside in the warm weather, even exercising can cause frustrating aches and pains, or maybe it's the occasional back, shoulder, or hip pain that's bothering you. Relief Factor has helped us and so many of our friends. So when you think of it this way, is $1 a day too much to see if you can get out of some of that frustrating pain? To order this 3-week Quick Start Pack for $19.95 plus shipping and handling, just go to relieffactor.com. That's relieffactor.com. Let's see if we can get you out of some of that pain. Also, you can go to rickandbubba.com. Look under the sponsors button for a link. Summer's winding down, so now's your chance to start up something new and delicious. Let HelloFresh spice up mealtime at home with fresh ingredients and mouth-watering recipes delivered to your door contact-free. Choose from more than 22 chef-curated recipes. They'll come each week. They'll be low-calorie, vegetarian, family-friendly options. Say goodbye to never-ending meal planning and prepping. HelloFresh features recyclable packaging and pre-portioned ingredients. Now, you're also saving 40% compared with shopping at your local grocery store. Plus, servings means more savings, so now you can order larger HelloFresh boxes for even better value. Go to HelloFresh.com, use the code Bubba to get $80 off, including free shipping on your first box. That's promo code Bubba for $80 off, including free shipping at HelloFresh.com. You can also go to rickandbubba.com for more information under the sponsors button. HelloFresh.com. There hasn't been a whole lot to smile about lately, but things are getting better, and if you don't have a megawatt smile to show off, Candid can help. Candid clear aligners are comfortable, removable, and totally invisible, unlike wire braces. You can transform your smile without anyone noticing. Plus, your treatment is prescribed and monitored remotely by a licensed orthodontist who's an expert in tooth movement. And with some of those other companies, you may never hear from a doctor. With Candid, your treatment includes remote monitoring by the same orthodontist who created your plan, so you never have to wonder how you're doing. You'll always know. The average Candid treatment is about 6 months. You'll start seeing results way before then and cost an average of 50% less than Invisalign. Get started today with Candid's risk-free starter kit and $75 off. Just simply go to candidco.com/Bubba and use the code Bubba. That's candidco.com/Bubba. Use the code Bubba for your risk-free starter kit and $75 off. candidco.com/Bubba. candidco.com/Bubba. Use the code Bubba or rickandbubba.com. By the way, I forgot all about that Paula Deen liner. We are back. It is 35 minutes past the hour. We have the Burgess home studio reestablished. We're really not sure whether it happened on my end or there, because I understand we lost YouTube about the time I froze up and went away. And I missed the phone segment. I hope it went well.
Rick, it did. It was very interesting. I was telling you guys, it seems like our technology, and we got technology everywhere now. We got software, and we got widgets, and we got programs running, and apps, and Jimmy Jam. It seems like our hardware, all of it is dependent on us having internet service. And, in your case, and like ours here at the studio last segment, it almost seems like we're to the point that the hardware and the infrastructure cannot keep up with what we're asking it to do. And we're kind of to the point where they tell us, it'll work most of the time. 7 out of 10 days, you're fine. Just go with that. You're ahead of the game. You'll go to the Hall of Fame. You're batting above 300, so I don't know.
In our demands, though, we don't, like you just said, our demands, we got to have it. We got to have it working. Like you can't even tell that everybody's not in the same room. And I'm like you, I think some of this technology is going, hey, look, we can get you through a business Zoom meeting. What in the world do you guys want? We're like, we want a 5-hour broadcast. That's what we want.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, and I think 2020's brought so much change because the show before 2020, technically we weren't asking this much. Things have changed. It's like, okay, now we're Zooming. Last year at this time, did y'all think that we'd be saying, well, we're going to do a lot of Zoom broadcasts. All we had to do was worry about a couple of road shows a year, and that's about it. Everything else was in studio and on the phone or whatever. But now everything's Zooming, and technology is changing a little bit as far as our demands go and what we're focusing on.
True, very true. Rick, we did get one email I thought was funny, and I know there is at least 12 history teachers that will get a good laugh out of this. Please consider a new podcast, American History with Bubba. I absolutely hated history in school, but wish I'd paid more attention. I hang on your every word when you start talking about things that have gone wrong in our country. We all need to be more educated about this country's past. Well, Elizabeth, I agree with you 100%, okay? And thank you, Elizabeth Davis, for sending that. I agree. We need to know more. I wish I had paid more attention, too. I had some good history teachers. But the fact that you think I would be one is pretty funny.
Yes. Well, but remember, the Rick and Bubba spin on history, though, I think she makes a good point. The history teachers that I did learn a lot from were the ones that would put you there.
Yeah.
They would tell stories. They could be animated. There is something to the communication of the material that makes the material more interesting than, I remember the economics teacher I had was the most monotone. I remember sitting in that class going, Lord, help me. I can't, economics is hard enough for me to follow. Could you give me somebody with just a little more flair?
Yeah. Rick, I had, now get this, I had to be my freshman year, maybe the second semester or first semester of my second year. Of course, I went for 10 years, so it was, it was easy to confuse those. But I had a 7:30 class, which was the absolute worst in college. That was like a curse. Remember 7:30? You're like, oh, my gosh, 7:30. I had history, and people were like, oh, what are you doing? But I did it early so I could get this teacher that everybody told me I would enjoy. And he was so funny because he would give you the textbook of what happened, and then he'd say, well, what that really meant was this guy over here had the hots for this princess over here, and he was going to do whatever he had to do to get a hookup. And if he had to go to war to do it, so be it. And it was so funny the way he would string it all together. And I was just, I loved that class, even though it was early.
No, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Presentation is everything. But we talked about technology, and did you know, like right now at Little Camp House, and I'm going to get to that camp house today if there's any way possible, that I was able to order a piece of furniture, a leather chair with a footstool from allform.com/Bubba. It came right to the farm, and there she sits. Now, if you're looking to replace that old worn out couch, a chair, you're looking in your house, you say, I'll tell you what that thing is. That right there is an eyesore. Let's make it happen today because we're spending a lot more time in the house. My goodness, am I spending time in this house? And so what you want to do now is to be sure the stuff you're looking at, an eyesore may not bother you if you're just passing through, but when you're stuck there, you get to looking at that and say, I can't look at that anymore. So Allform furniture is delivered right to the door in days, high quality, handmade in America. Somebody give a shout out to the great state of North Carolina. That's where they make it.
What about you, NC?
Yeah, come on, MC. Chairs, sofas, sectionals, love seats, affordable prices. They come with a forever warranty. Hey, what's your warranty? Forever. That's the quality we're talking about. 100-day trial. You don't like it in 100 days? It doesn't look the way you thought it would? That's fine. They'll take it back. Won't cost you anything. Their furniture can easily be customized in any shape, size, color, fabric, legs you want. And you can choose it in leather like I did, or one of their other durable fabrics. They'll even send it to you, the fabric, with no obligation to buy it, so you can look at it. They're all spill, stain, and scratch resistant. They look great. They're comfortable. Allform.com/Bubba or rickandbubba.com under the sponsors, and that URL saves you 20% on anything that you buy. If you're military, if you're a first responder, you're a student or a teacher, we'll give you 25% off.
Rick, before we move on, I have to tell you one Babylon Bee here. You know how we love to tell each other these, okay? It is.
Yes.
This is the satire website, so it's comedy, people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's comedy. Giggling Trump prank calls Merrick Garland to tell him he's been shortlisted for the Supreme Court.
Babylon Bee.
That's so good.
So good. Looking at some other stories today, you know, we had Herschel Walker on Rick and Bubba University, the podcast. And I don't know if you've seen this, but Herschel, there's a Herschel story like every single day. And we've said this 1,000 times on the show. And I have friends that, are different. I don't really have anybody I call a true leftist, but I've got some acquaintances that I'm getting to know. Getting to know them a little better. And they're younger and they're learning, wanting to be mentored, which is great. And one of the things that I've noticed that if you want to talk about any of these topics involving race right now, there's a little bit of pushback. If you're white, you're not allowed to speak to it. And I understand that. I do. But what we have to understand is there's a lot of black people that don't agree either. And I've noticed that if someone doesn't agree with some of the narratives, if they're black, they're declared to be less black, not black, or some derogatory statement about them. Is that where Herschel is headed? Are we going to get to the point that Herschel Walker will be completely white because he's not going along with the narrative? But he's not alone. Let me be clear about that. When you start talking about ideology does not have an ethnicity. Ideology is ideology. It has none of these prejudices. And one of the things that Herschel Walker is saying, because if you're not black, you're not allowed to, and we've mentioned some of this, he's taking on the organization Black Lives Matter and their Marxist connections, their attack on the traditional family, their ties to the LGBTQ community, et cetera, et cetera. And he's going as far now with his latest as saying China is partnering with Black Lives Matter. And we saw one of their leaders has strong ties to China and communism. And Herschel Walker will not be quiet about it.
Herschel Walker is he's a very special individual anyway, but he is a big man and he is in shape. And I'll tell you, if you're one of these little protesters that want to run up and get in his face, he's liable to make you eat that air horn. You know what? You would be foolish to mess with him. But Rick, I'm gonna tell you something. I bet you haven't heard this term, but I was thinking about it the other day. A few years ago, and we're gonna have to use racial terms here because we're talking about race. Black conservatives, you could count them on one hand. Okay, you had J.C. Watts, you had Michael Steele, that was from Maryland. You had one or two radio hosts. I mean, you could count them on one hand. But now you're seeing an explosion of black conservatives. And I think when all is said and done, history may show us that this is going to be the year of the black conservative, where they're going to come out and you're going to see more diversity in the African American community on their political views. And it will be, I think, a very good thing for the African American community because they can negotiate for a better deal politically on what they want. Because, like when you're always considered a Democrat and you're always considered in the Democrat camp, no matter what, like Joe Biden, you just assume that they're going to be there for you. But if you got to work to get the African American vote, then it's a whole new game, and you can negotiate and get a better deal politically for the things that you want to get done. And everybody has things they want to get done. That's not a dirty word to say that. So, but I think you're seeing the rise of the great black conservative, and it is going to be a huge shift in American politics.
I agree with you 100%. And the Republicans in the past have done a poor job reaching out to not just the black community, but minorities, but that has changed. And like I said, ideology has no ethnicity. And you're seeing more and more black conservatives because the ideology seems to be more appealing because they're actually looking at it and saying, what has Democrats done for me?
Yep.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
At CDW, we get that even the biggest jobs need to fit on your lap.
It's true. My entire workday happens right here on my lap.
And you can get it done faster with the performance and security of a device configured by CDW and powered by 10th Gen Intel Core V Pro processors.
Nice.
Are you done yet, Mommy?
More time for story time.
An even better use of your lap. IT orchestration by CDW. People who get it. Find out more at cdw.com/IntelBeGreat.
Hey y'all, this is your girl Cheryl Underwood, and I want to tell you something. My digestive system used to make me feel sluggish, but those days are over. Now I feel great. That's because I increased my fiber intake with the Metamucil 2-week challenge, and I'm still hooked. I just took Metamucil every day for 14 days, and it's really that easy. Metamucil traps and removes the waste that weighs you down, so you feel lighter and more energetic. Now I never want to go back to that heavy feeling. Are you ready for the Metamucil 2-week challenge? For a coupon and daily support, sign up at Metamucil.com today.
It's time for an upgrade. Beneath your feet, with beautiful, durable new carpet from the Home Depot. And right now, free installation. Choose from a wide selection of styles. Order samples. Schedule a measure and installation, all online. It's never been easier to have carpet you love, right where you live. New carpet and free installation, only from the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Free installation on carpet $4.99 or more and 99 cents or more per square foot. U.S. only.
You run a business and you need better wireless. 3 words, no more compromise. With the T-Mobile Business Advantage, you get the largest 5G network, award-winning customer support, and insanely great value. No trade-offs. Right now, get up to 90 days of unlimited free on business plans when you switch via bill credits. Stop in to find out more. Plus taxes and fees for some plans. Complete port within 60 days. Customers over 50 gigabytes per month have lower speeds during congestion. Video at 480p unlimited on our network. See T-Mobile.com for 5G devices coverage and plan details.
I've always wanted to learn another language, but every time I try, it never sticks. So I decided to give Babbel a try, and I really like the teaching method of the app. I started with the beginner lesson on Babbel, and it starts with simple words and phrases. And soon, you're putting those words into a conversation. Each lesson takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and they're all really different, which keeps things interesting. The app is really smart. It actually keeps track of the words I'm struggling with, so I can practice them and get better. I chose Babbel because it was created by real language teachers. They built it around real life, how people actually communicate, and what they care about. I can't wait to use my new language skills in the real world. Hola, encantada. ¿Cómo te llamas?
With Babbel, get conversational in Spanish, French, German, and more. It just takes 10 to 15 minutes a day. Now try Babbel free. Just text PRACTICE to 484848 and start learning a new language today. That's PRACTICE to 484848. PRACTICE to 484848.
Summer's winding down, so now's your chance to start up something new and delicious. Let HelloFresh spice up mealtime at home with fresh ingredients and mouth-watering recipes delivered to your door contact-free. Choose from more than 22 chef-curated recipes. They'll come each week. They'll be low-calorie, vegetarian, family-friendly options. Say goodbye to never-ending meal planning and prepping. HelloFresh features recyclable packaging and pre-portioned ingredients. Now, you're also saving 40% compared with shopping at your local grocery store. Plus, servings means more savings, so now you can order larger HelloFresh boxes for even better value. Go to HelloFresh.com, use the code BUBBA to get $80 off, including free shipping on your first box. That's promo code BUBBA for $80 off, including free shipping at HelloFresh.com. You can also go to rickandbubba.com for more information under the sponsors button. HelloFresh.com.
Seeing the check engine light turn on can give anyone anxiety. As it stares at you, you can't help but wonder, what is wrong now? How much is this going to cost? But with coverage from CarShield, you won't dread unexpected repairs. CarShield offers a wide range of protection plans that can save you thousands for covered repairs, which means that check engine light is a lot less scary when it comes on. You have the freedom to choose your favorite mechanic or dealership to do the work, and CarShield gets the rest taken care of. Even if your car breaks down while you're traveling, the choice of a repair shop is still up to you. On top of that, payments are flexible and CarShield plans are customizable to your exact needs. CarShield has helped over 1 million drivers. That's why they're America's #1 protection company. Get coverage today and see why CarShield goes farther. Visit carshield.com and use the code Bubba to save 10%. carshield.com, code Bubba, or visit rickandbubba.com for more information. A deductible may apply.
Top of the hour, the Rick and Bubba Show, 866 We Be Big Whittle of Meat. Back in play for another week. Helmsy, Adler, Speedy here. Greg out today. He will be back tomorrow. And, of course, Bubba and I are hanging out. I'm still at home. I'll be returning the show before the week is over, as I'm now approaching the final day of quarantine. So far, Sherry and I are showing no symptoms. Praise the Lord for that. Brody is doing fine. He's even got his smell back. So he's doing great and working from home. He should return to work in another day as well. So it's so far so good. Praying, and I know some of you have had a terrible time with this. I'm so thankful that Brody had only really one bad day, and of course it's been some setbacks having to quarantine, but that's compared to what some of you have been through is not a big deal, and we certainly understand that. So minor setback. Bubba, I was telling my son last night as we text each other and FaceTime each other in our own house that last night on Monday Night Football, the Raiders were about to be in their first stadium in Las Vegas, the Death Star, and I said to him, and now what I'm hearing about the score, maybe there's some hope, and I don't want to mojo them or for Raider fans to think they can have something. But I told Brody in my text in FaceTime to him that I weep, like you weep for people that didn't get to live in the 80s.
Right. I do every day.
I weep, and this kind of ties to it because they were good in the 70s and the 80s. I said, I weep for you because you never saw the Raiders be good.
Oh, yeah.
You've never seen it. You've never seen that black and silver, one of the greatest uniforms in history. To have all this cool logoing, all the cool traditions, the cool uniform, and they're not any good. And I said, I weep that you've never seen the Raiders be good. Now, I'm not trying to mess up and think that Raider fans can have something, but they're playing pretty good. But this opening of their stadium, I almost would have been, and Helmsy, I think I saw some pre-games, all I saw.
That's what I watched.
I was kind of interested to see what they would do with the Death Star and it being Vegas, and it's the 50th anniversary of Monday Night Football. That interests me. But I almost wish they had just said, until we can have fans, let's just forget kicking this. Let's just play a game, but let's save the things we had planned for the Death Star when we actually can have fans. Yeah. Helmsy, do you agree with that?
Yeah.
I would have just said, look, we're going to play tonight in the stadium that's assigned, but we're not going to do the official $2 billion, hey, we're in Vegas, we're going to light the Al Davis torch, which was weird.
Yeah. It's a big
we're not doing any of that tonight. We're just going to wait till we have a crowd.
Yeah, it was weird. It was very awkward, to say the least.
And, I don't deal with awkward moments.
So is that torch?
Here it is. Please watch.
Is it going to burn all the time?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, Bubba, here's the thing. It doesn't really burn.
No, it's like a light.
Yeah, it's fake. It's not. I thought it was going to be a fire.
I did too.
It's
Rick.
like those light bulbs I got that time.
I was
like
very
a fake
disappointed.
fireplace.
I was very disappointed last night when I saw that.
Well, I guess you can't have it burning inside.
Why not?
But you built it up the way they were describing it, and this big moment. And of course, she's sitting there with, I guess, a remote control to it, and in a wheelchair. I think the whole thing was just awkward.
It looks
By
kind
the
of
way,
like
my-
a cannon, like they're going to shoot somebody to circus out of it from that angle.
85 foot.
By the way, I'm drawing a blank, and I can't think of his name. Who was the guy that did the Daily Show? Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that thinks the play-by-play guy on Monday Night Football
Levy.
could be like Jon Stewart's
You're
brother?
right. You're right, Rick.
I mean, they look a lot alike.
Yes.
They kind of do.
They almost have a
What's
sound
his last
alike,
name?
too.
Kelly or something?
Levy.
Yeah.
Levy. I knew it was something like that.
Yeah.
All right. So
Levy.
anyway, I'm sitting there, Bubba, and Helmsley saw it. They acted like, first of all, it's empty. Can I say that again? The stadium is
65,000 seats are empty.
And it will be all year. They announced
I know.
no fans.
Of course, the casinos are packed out, but whatever.
Sure.
It's empty, Bubba. Can I say that again? It's empty. If you're going to do a big kickoff of some new tradition, you don't do it empty. You just wait to it next year or something. But so they pitched to, I guess, Al Davis's widow.
Yes.
And she's sitting in a wheelchair. God love her. She looks like she maybe have 2 or 3 days left. And no, she looks like she's getting to the end. I mean, there's not a lot going on there. And so she's sitting there, and it's like they were supposed to do this big moment where she flips the switch, but you could tell she'd already flipped it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't think it was hooked to anything. I think it was just a prop.
But that fake fire, which we all hate, started doing it as they were going to say she's about to turn it on. It already started.
You're right.
Yeah.
Either that or she's trigger happy.
And so then we get there, and she's just sitting there. God love her in her wheelchair with some sort of remote.
Yeah.
And the thing's already going, and there was no build up to it because you know why? It's empty.
Yeah.
We don't do this with an empty stadium. What are we doing?
Well, maybe they can come back and do it again, when it's all over in 2 years.
Yeah, and this thing about, people are showing some of the stuff we're doing with these empty stadiums, and it's just got to stop.
Well,
I mean, somebody shows, and Helmsley, what stadium was it? It was in the pregame when they were kicking around, give us the highlights from yesterday or from Sunday, and all of a sudden they show one stadium with nobody in it, and they're putting on the big screen, make some noise.
Well, yeah.
Who's supposed to make noise?
Well, and to your point on this, and I only watched the first
Seattle. I think.
See, I don't know. I watched only the first drive last night because I wanted to see how they did with the Death Star and all that, and saw Drew Brees take them down the field. But there was one moment, and maybe it got better. Okay, I want to be on record. It may have got it dialed in, but whoever was doing the fake crowd noise didn't have the timing down. So it was so late several times to pumping in the crowd noise when it actually needed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had this random crowd noise when they're standing in the huddle after the play's over. It was strange.
Yeah, it is. The whole crowd noise thing, I think it can be a little much. And let's bring it down just a little.
Well, get somebody that's doing it that knows what they're doing.
Yeah. And back to the sign trick, and it not making any sense. So in Texas, the Jerry Dome, I mean, we got fans in there. We got fans in Jacksonville. We got fans in Kansas City, but we're not going to have fans, in Las Vegas. So we're not going to have fans in, San Francisco.
Well, that's
not
the
going to have
mayors
fans in
and
LA.
the governors deciding that, not the football.
I understand
team.
that, but it just makes no
sense.
Well, you would think if it's science, it's true in Kansas City, it's true in Las Vegas.
Right, exactly.
And that's the thing. You have different opinions of what the science is. We don't really have science on it. Because we hadn't been through this in 120 years.
Right.
And when it comes to Las Vegas, if I can go pull the one-armed bandit and see Wayne Newton, I can go see the Raiders.
Right. And I think Haircut's reasoning behind that is he said, unless it's full, I don't want fans in here. I don't want just fans scattered out all over the place.
Well, here's what he needs to do is get a haircut.
Right.
Yeah. What is the deal? Look, I understand, and I know Trump's hair has been a big topic, but if you see his mom and all, that kind of runs in the family. What is up with Al Davis's son? That is bizarro.
Do you think sometimes really rich people are like messing with us with their hair? It's like, look how bad I can do my hair and still do whatever I want.
Change the size of the bowl. You know what I mean? Come on. You can beat that.
No, that looks good, sir.
Come on. Sports clips, man.
Rick and Bubba.
I'll call Cooks before you pull a muscle.
You don't have to live with mosquitoes. Get proven protection from Cook's Pest Control. Call or go online for a free quote.
Cooks Pest Control.
Hey, our friend Dr. Katz has been helping people with their bad breath for over 20 years. It's all thanks to the bad breath fighting power of this TheraBreath Fresh Breath Oral Rinse. But not only are the folks at TheraBreath helping you fight bad breath, they've developed oral rinses to strengthen your gums, help your dry mouth, and protect your smile. So whether it's cavities, gum disease, or just plain old bad breath, Dr. Katz has made a TheraBreath for you. Available at Walmart, Amazon, and at TheraBreath.com or RickandBubba.com under the sponsors button. When you've had the same car insurance or homeowner's insurance for years, you can get trapped into paying your premiums and not even think about it. That makes it really easy to overpay and not even realize it. Stop overpaying for car and homeowner's insurance. See about getting a lower rate for the exact same coverage you already have thanks to Gabby. Gabby takes the pain out of shopping for insurance by giving you an apples-to-apples comparison of your current coverage with 40 of the top insurance providers like Progressive, Nationwide, and Travelers. Just link your current insurance account, and in just minutes, you'll be able to see quotes for the exact same coverage you currently have. Gabby customers save $825 per year on average, and they'll never sell your info. So no annoying spam or robocalls. It's totally free to check your rate, and there's no obligation. Stop overpaying on your car and home insurance. Go to Gabby.com/Bubba. That's GABI.com/Bubba. Gabby.com/Bubba or RickandBubba.com for a link under sponsors.
Here's the thing about home security companies. Most trap you with high prices, tricky contracts, and lousy customer support. So while there's a lot of options out there, there's only one no-brainer: Simply Safe. Simply Safe's got everything you need to protect your home with none of the drawbacks of traditional home security. It's got an arsenal of sensors and cameras to blanket every room, window, and door, tailored specifically for your home. Professional monitoring keeps watch day and night, ready to send police, fire, or medical professionals if there's an emergency. You can set it up yourself in under an hour. Just peel and stick the sensors exactly where you need them. No technician required, and there's no contract, no pushy sales guys, no hidden fees, no fine print. All of this starts at just $15 a month. See why U.S. News and World Report named it the best overall home security system of 2020. Try it today at simplysafebubba.com and you'll get a free HD camera. That's simplysafebubba.com.
No matter what goes on in the world, there are two things we can count on: new music and new podcasts. And you know the best way to listen? Using a pair of premium wireless earbuds, especially if you can get them at less than half the price of the other guys. That's why we recommend wireless earbuds from Raycon. Raycon's newest model, the Everyday E25 earbuds, are the best ones yet, with 6 hours of playtime and seamless Bluetooth pairing. You get more bass than the previous models and a noise-isolating fit that really allows you to focus on what you're listening to. Raycon's E25s also have a more compact design than ever, so they're both stylish and discreet, no wires or stems hanging out of your ears. Raycon was founded by Ray J and counts celebrities in the music business, the biggest names out there, all among the fans. And they offer a 45-day return policy, so go ahead and give them a try. You'll probably be a fan too. For a limited time, get 15% off Raycon wireless earbuds at buyraycon.com/Bubba. That's buyraycon.com/Bubba or visit rickandbubba.com for a link under sponsors.
Seeing the check engine light turn on can give anyone anxiety. As it stares at you, you can't help but wonder, what is wrong now? How much is this going to cost? But with coverage from CarShield, you won't dread unexpected repairs. CarShield offers a wide range of protection plans that can save you thousands for covered repairs, which means that check engine light is a lot less scary when it comes on. You have the freedom to choose your favorite mechanic or dealership to do the work, and CarShield gets the rest taken care of. Even if your car breaks down while you're traveling, the choice of a repair shop is still up to you. On top of that, payments are flexible and CarShield plans are customizable to your exact needs. CarShield has helped over 1 million drivers. That's why they're America's #1 protection company. Get coverage today and see why CarShield goes farther. Visit carshield.com and use the code Bubba to save 10%. carshield.com, code Bubba, or visit rickandbubba.com for more information. A deductible may apply.
How about a big Rick and Bubba welcome to another new show sponsor? We think you're going to love allform.com/Bubba. Buying furniture can be a hassle, but Allform makes it so simple. It's delivered right to your door in days, and we're talking high-quality, handmade in America, armchairs, sofas, sectionals, and love seats. They're premium products at an affordable price. Allform furniture can be customized in all types of colors, fabrics, legs, shapes, sizes, and it comes with a forever warranty. They look great, and they're super comfortable. This is furniture you'd expect to find at a higher in store, but because you're buying direct, it ships easy at low pricing for great savings. They even offer a 100-day trial, delivery is free, and they have finance options too. If you don't love it, they'll pick it up for free with a full refund. Now, some of you may be thinking, a couch or a chair and a box? That's not possible, but it is, and it's so easy to put together. Your kids or someone not real handy like me could do it in minutes. Go check them out at allform.com/Bubba. That'll save you 20%. Or you can go to rickandbubba.com and find them under the sponsors. Trying to tell you, 6 minutes past the hour. The Rick and Bubba Show, 866-WE-BE-BIG is our number. We'll get to more of your phone calls coming up this hour. Harry Murdahl will take those. We've got Adler, we've got Helmsy, we've got Speedy, all here in the broadcast plaza. I'm still at home, finishing out the quarantine. So far, so good. But just following the protocol is to make sure I do not expose anyone else. I was exposed, not showing any symptoms. So far, so good, as I mentioned. Welcome back. Look over there. There's Bill Bubba Bussey. How about it, Bubba?
How about it? Glad to be here. Thank all of you for sharing a few hours with us each and every day.
Well, we love it. So we have a number of things to cover still ahead. All this thing about, the Supreme Court justice and the Democrats are having conniption. Even though they're, for some reason, acting like what they did to Brett Kavanaugh didn't happen.
Or Thomas or anybody else.
Yeah, look at us. Look at how nice we are, how kind we are. Why won't Trump be kind like us? Y'all created this person. It's on you. Yeah. You and the establishment Republicans. He is your Frankenstein. And now you're going to have to deal with him. Yep. So, but now this is the new thing from the Democratic Party. They threaten you. They threaten.
Uh-huh. Yep.
We got weapons on the table. We'll burn the cities. We'll pack the court. We're going to blow up the Electoral College. We're going to take the whole system and destroy it.
Yep.
And we're going to take America and burn it to the ground, man. If you don't give us our way. And are we supposed to be kind in general with that kind of response? I mean, that kind of response from the opposition party right now, trying to, I just don't really, I kind of thumbs down. I make fun of banana republics. I don't really want to live in one.
Right.
I like our constitutional republic, with all the flaws, because it's not perfect, but I'll take it over mob rule any day. And,
Sure.
and Antifa and, anarchist and burning and mob rule and watch out, I'm gonna get you. So Nancy Pelosi is being interviewed. She's wanting to scare us all with all the options they have on the table. And she's not exactly a spring chicken either.
No.
We've been talking about the Biden and I would say this for Republicans and for Democrats, and you hear Bubba and I even talking about this in our own state. Some of y'all have had your time, Republican and Democrat, okay? You've been around for a long, long time. You've had your shot. You've been in there 40-plus years. I don't know how long Nancy's been there. I know Biden's he's in between 40 and 50 years.
Rick, Nancy came in right after dirt was invented.
Okay.
Right. Well, and I say this to the Republicans too. Y'all have had your time. You old people need to move on once you reach a certain age. And I love your wisdom, but then you get to the point where you've been there. We've seen the results, and we're ready to try something new.
She's older than Biden, by the way.
Is she really? Okay.
Yeah, she's 80.
So she's talking to George, and Bubba and I call him Snuffleupagus.
Yeah, Snuffleupagus.
after the Sesame Street character, and it sounds like in the middle of it, she just starts over and says good morning.
Yeah, she does. And look, as we're focusing on history today, a lot of people may think that he's just a great journalist. He worked in the Clinton White House. Okay, let's not act like he's neutral. Okay, we know his politics. All right, let's go ahead and look at the clip.
Mm-hmm. 10 states, as I said, on Friday started their early voting the day that we lost Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
But to be clear, you're not taking any arrows out of your quiver. You're not ruling anything out.
Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility.
I'm
we
melting.
take an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I just melted.
That may be better than any of Biden's. Okay, I saw it before, but it's even better now. It's hard to do. It's hard to take your attention off of Nancy. But if you can watch George, and he's like, oh my Lord, what has she done? Let's hear it again. See if you can focus on George's face.
Okay, I got
Friday started their early voting the day that we lost Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
But to be clear, you're not taking any arrows out of your quiver. You're not ruling anything out.
Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States.
He is like, oh my gracious, what is she doing?
Oh boy!
You see him break that little grin, like he wants to laugh, but he knows he can't.
Oh boy!
He can't. He can't believe what just happened. I mean, he didn't know what to do.
Let's hear it again.
10 states, as I said, on Friday started their early voting the day that we lost Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
But to be clear, you're not taking any arrows out of your quiver. You're not ruling anything out.
Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. 10 states, as I said.
Oh, my gracious.
Look, we all get numbers confused. We all miss names, okay? We've seen that. We've had plenty of that. What in the world just happened there? Did somebody hit reset on the computer and she just started, oh, good morning, it's Sunday morning. What
Bubba,
in the world? What is it? Somebody help me, because I speak bad. I mispronounce words. We know that. I do the math wrong every now and then. Biden will move a zero around on his numbers. We got that.
Sure. Yeah.
But what in the world was that? What do you call that?
Factory reset?
Hey, Bubba,
Did somebody hit the brake or what happened?
Seriously, hey, from the party that brought you 200 million American deaths, let me say, listen.
Good gracious alive.
Listen for just a minute here, guys. I'm going to tell you what's not off the table is AI, artificial intelligence. I think this is a robot.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. Yeah. And somebody pulled the power pack and stuck it back in right quick.
Is she trying to did she not like the question? Is she trying to change the subject? I mean, what in the world?
I don't know.
Was there electromagnetic pulse got her? What happened?
Yeah, I don't know who's behind the camera wherever she is. Are they saying, hey, redo, reset? Is somebody talking in her ear and telling her to hey, we're starting over? I don't know, but I melted into this chair.
Look,
guys,
I wish you could talk to George and say, George, seriously,
his face.
Don't give us the spin. I know you're Clinton East, all that.
George didn't know they were starting over.
What in the world were you thinking? You're there on live TV, and you've got to try to hold it together after that. I don't know how you did it.
Guys, I'm taking you back to the Christmas special, Frosty the Snowman. Every time he melted and they would redo him, he would say, "Happy birthday."
Right. Are you saying Nancy is like Frosty?
You might be onto something, Rick.
Guys, that was she's a robot. The real person, Nancy Pelosi, may be long and gone. She's
getting her hair done.
Look, they'll keep propping up these Democrats forever. They try to keep them alive forever. I mean, guys, that sounded like a robot that got reset.
One more time for the break. One more time. I got to say that one more time.
Voting the day that we lost Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Let's say she's a robot.
But to be clear, you're not taking any arrows out of your quiver. You're not ruling anything out.
Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States.
By the way,
I thought I just saw like a Microsoft logo come up in her eye right then. Did y'all see that? That was
happy birthday.
I really focused on George that time. His face didn't move when she said that.
But he got that grin like somebody get me out of here.
Yeah.
Somebody get me out of here. Pull the feed.
What's going on?
By the way, to me, that's funny, but I can tell you, I didn't even realize, what's equally as funny is a modern day leftist telling us that they protect the Constitution.
Yeah, well, what else would you say?
That's right.
Hey, Nance.
George Soros loves democracy, too. Let me give you that one.
Hey, Nance, let me first of all say good morning. Are you talking about the Constitution that allows the president to nominate and fill a Supreme Court justice seat whenever he wants to?
Yeah.
You talking about that one?
Other than him nominating someone and the Senate advising and confirm, everything else is just an opinion. That's all.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Seeing the check engine light come on can give anyone anxiety, but with coverage from CarShield, you won't dread unexpected repairs. CarShield offers a wide range of protection plans that can save you thousands for covered repairs. You have the freedom to choose your favorite mechanic or dealership to do the work, even if your car breaks down while you're traveling. The choice of a repair shop is still up to you. That's why they're America's #1 auto protection company. Visit carshield.com and use the code BUBBA to save 10%. A deductible may apply.
Hey, our friend Dr. Katz has been helping people with their bad breath for over 20 years. It's all thanks to the bad breath fighting power of this TheraBreath Fresh Breath Oral Rinse. But not only are the folks at TheraBreath helping you fight bad breath, they've developed oral rinses to strengthen your gums, help your dry mouth, and protect your smile. So whether it's cavities, gum disease, or just plain old bad breath, Dr. Katz has made a TheraBreath for you. Available at Walmart, Amazon, and at TheraBreath.com or RickandBubba.com under the sponsors button. All right, folks, you've heard us talking about what Relief Factor can do for your pain for several years now. If you struggle with occasional aches and pains due to aging, exercise, everyday living, consider this. Relief Factor is 100% drug-free. It's made up of ingredients that simply help your own body deal with its natural inflammatory response. And we kid you not, Relief Factor is for real. And the majority of people who order the 3-week quick start for just $19.95 go on to order more. Try it at relieffactor.com or rickandbubba.com under the sponsors.
Hey, Granddad, want to play catch?
Sorry, buddy. I wish I could, but my feet hurt too much.
Are aching feet keeping you from enjoying life? Then get Mighty Walk from Gravity Defyer Medical Technology. Clinical studies show the VersoShock technology in the Mighty Walk reduces foot, knee, ankle, and back pain up to 92%. Engineered to reduce impact and relieve joint pressure, Mighty Walk from Gravity Defyer comes with 3 specially designed insoles for comfort, alignment, and adjustability. With wide and extra wide widths available, it's the perfect shoe for comfort, support, performance, and pain relief.
So, who's ready to play catch?
I am, Granddad.
Try Mighty Walk for 30 days, and if your feet still hurt, return them for a full refund. And keep the insoles, a $50 value. Save $30 and get free shipping from Gravity Defyer when you go to gdefy.com and use code RADIO. That's GDEFY.com, code RADIO.
Now there's a natural way to take charge of your blood pressure. Introducing new Garlic Healthy Blood Pressure Formula from the makers of the nation's best-selling garlic supplement. New Garlic helps maintain healthy blood pressure levels with clinically supported levels of garlic, plus a custom blend of vitamins and minerals. And it's odor-free. Take charge of your blood pressure with new Garlic Healthy Blood Pressure Formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product. Use as directed.
It's time for an upgrade. Beneath your feet, with beautiful, durable new carpet from the Home Depot. And right now, free installation. Choose from a wide selection of styles. Order samples. Schedule a measure and installation, all online. It's never been easier to have carpet you love, right where you live. New carpet and free installation, only from the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Free installation on carpet $4.99 or more and 99 cents or more per square foot. U.S. only.
Okay, some good news during a challenging time for everybody, and this could really help. You may know hundreds of thousands of people have already made the switch to MediShare, which is the affordable alternative to health insurance. And with so many people looking at how they pay for healthcare right now, seeing premiums going up or the cost of COBRA plans, MediShare has extended their special offer, and a lot of people have taken advantage of it. Simply apply by September 30th, and they will waive your new member fee. That's $170 savings. And of course, that's just a start. The typical family saves $500 a month after making the switch. Medishare is a Christian community that shares each other's healthcare costs, and it's worked beautifully for decades. I'll give you the number here in a second, and if you call, you can get a price within 2 minutes. Just tell them the promo code SHARE to get your additional savings. Here it is. Call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
You know your body better than anyone, and you're used to dealing with discomfort now and then. But oh my gut, what about when constipation, abdominal pain, and bloating keep coming back despite everything you've tried? You could have a real medical condition called irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. Learn more about your constipation, abdominal pain, and bloating, and if you're ready, find out ways to talk to your doctor or access one online at ohmygut.info. That's ohmygut.info.
Minutes now past the hour of the Rick and Bubba Show. 866-WE-BE-BIG for our number. Harry Murdahl going to grab some phone calls, and we'll get to some of those. If you haven't shopped the Rick and Bubba store lately, take a look-see. There's some new items there and new items that will be coming up very soon. If you've ever wondered about the Rick and Bubba store, just go to rickandbubba.com, click on that store. We got a new Best of CD that'll be coming out here in another month or so. And then we also have items that have already been added. What I saw, I don't know if you saw this, I put it on Instagram yesterday because a guy sent it to me, and it was his 40th birthday. I've had some people say that our new, what we're calling pajama bottoms. People say, well, they're not pajamas because they don't come with a top. They're lounge pants. Well, whatever you want to call them. But look at this combination. So this woman, her husband turned 40. So she got him a Rick and Bubba 94 shirt to go with his pajama bottoms, thus creating a whole Rick and Bubba pajama ensemble. And that looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
It does. It does. I like that. It looks good.
Yeah. So, and a lot of guys were saying, boy, I hope my wife saw this. My birthday's coming up. Christmas is coming up. So take a look at that. So that's just one of many new items that we have at rickandbubba.com under the store, and more are still to come. So, Bubba, I know that we'll get to some phone calls coming up, and we're searching, and I see people emailing about this, and I'm glad you did because I saw it, got excited, then forgot about it. I guess, good morning, Sunday morning. So, I guess, my memory's not doing so good either. But this is talking about, and I'm thinking about, Sherry and I are talking about it because I know the movie theaters are opening back up, and when we get out of quarantine, I don't know what anybody been to one lately. Did you go, Ham?
I have not. I have not.
Plexiglass, or what is it?
Hunter went to a movie, and he said that they were skipping every other row, and they had plexiglass put up in between the seats, and they'd move the places that you put your drinks to the row in front of you.
Okay. All right. Well, I really think I want to go see this new Jim Caviezel movie, Infidel. Mm-hmm. And he's out doing some interviews on that. And he gave an incredible, impassioned interview to Fox News, I think, over this past weekend. And it's out there circulating. He really, he's calling out on what he calls Christians who are sitting on the fences. Mm-hmm. And I think we have it. It's especially the very end of it when he really, his last thing, and Bubba, get ready for tears because he's talking about, Christians and the persecution all over the world, which is what the movie's about. It's about a guy who's in Iran, based on a true story, who ends up getting in major persecution because of his faith in Iran, and talking about how Christians need to understand that, you look around the world, but there's things happening within our own country that we can't just sit around and let happen. Kind of like the John MacArthur's and people like that are saying, hey, the lines are being drawn and we need to stand up. So here's a bit of it courtesy of Fox News. Here we go.
Inspired moviegoers with his legendary portrayal of Jesus in the film The Passion of the Christ. Now actor Jim Caviezel is taking on a powerful new role, addressing Christian persecution in the Middle East.
We're not afraid to die.
That's why we're going to win. I'm not afraid either. Do your job.
Actor and star of the new film Infidel, Jim Caviezel, joins me now. Jim, thank you so much for being here. The film is about an American Christian journalist imprisoned in Iran. What is the goal? I've watched the trailer. It's out in theaters now, brand new. What's the goal of this film?
Well, the goal is to obviously bring the attention to a lot of Americans of the persecution of what's going on in Iran, countries like China and Christian persecution where they execute them for their faith. You know, that people have taken their faith for granted as far as, you know, especially here in the United States, but now with not being able to go to churches, which is a violation of our inalienable rights, we need to start standing up.
Jim, why are Christians not standing up in this moment? There is historic persecution, as you've mentioned, of Christians around the globe, shrinking measures here at home. Is there a problem inside Christianity in engaging in the world today?
This is the fear factor, you know, but Jesus says, you know, do not be afraid, I go before you always. And that was a big part of when I got to do the Passion of the Christ, and the understanding that, you know, at one point when I was struck by lightning and I had to have 2 heart surgeries, open heart as well, that it could cost me my life. But I knew that that was the whole message of the Gospels when Peter and Paul, and especially when I was reading Paul's letters to the Romans, it moved me so much that here this man knows he's going to be butchered by the Romans, but he stood up. And I said, may God, in this time that I could do what you need me to do and lead as many people back to you. And I took that into the performance of Infidel. That was important. It had to be a part of that. And so when Cyrus Norrestead brought me this script, I thought these are the times that we're living in, that we have to start standing up. And so I can do my little bit with that movie, but always the intention to bring souls back to Jesus.
I can hear the passion in your voice. One other topic you wanted to touch on was Ronald Reagan gave a speech, a Time for Choosing speech in 1964, and he said, you and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We'll preserve for our children this last best hope of man on earth, or we'll sentence them to take the last step into 1,000 years of darkness. What can Americans learn from Ronald Reagan? What are your thoughts on that at this moment in time?
Yes, that's right. He said that, and he said now let's set the record straight. There's no argument over the choice between peace and war. But there's only one guaranteed way you can have peace, and you can have it in the next second: surrender. Admittedly, there's a risk in any course we follow other than this, but every lesson in history tells us that the greater risk lies in appeasement. And this is a specter our well-meaning Christian liberal friends, our priests, bishops, and pastors refuse to face, that their policy of accommodation is appeasement. And it gives us no choice between peace and war, only between fight and surrender. If we continue to accommodate, continue to back and retreat, eventually we will have to face the final demand, the final ultimatum. And what then? When Satan has told the people of this world, he knows what our answer is going to be. He has told them that we're retreating under the pressure of his Cold War, and someday when the time is right to deliver his final ultimatum, our surrender will be voluntary, because you see, by then we will have been so weakened from within, spiritually, morally, economically. He believes this because from our side he's heard voices pleading for peace at any price, or better red than dead, or as one commentator put it, he'd rather live on his knees than die on his feet. And therein lies the road to war, because those voices don't speak for the rest of us. You and I know it and do not believe that life is so dear and peace so sweet as to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery. If nothing in life is worth dying for, when did this begin? Just in the face of this enemy? Or should Moses have told the children of Israel to live in slavery under the Pharaohs? Should Christ have refused the cross? Should the patriots at Concord Ridge have refused to fire the shot heard around the world? The martyrs of history were not fools, and our beloved dead who gave their lives to stop the advance of the Nazis did not die in vain. Where then lies the road to peace? Well, it's a simple answer after all, that you and I have the courage to tell our enemies there is a price we will not pay. There is a point beyond which evil must not advance. In the words of Reagan, evil is powerless if the good are unafraid.
Jim Caviezel.
Wow.
Wow.
Come on,
Man,
Jim.
he was on a roll, wasn't he?
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Now they're just part of the family.
To be honest, I liked our family the way it was before they came.
I guess it's time to call Cooks.
You don't have to live with pests. Get proven protection from Cook's Pest Control. Call or go online for a free quote.
Cook's Pest Control.
Hey, our friend Dr. Katz has been helping people with their bad breath for over 20 years. It's all thanks to the bad breath fighting power of this TheraBreath Fresh Breath Oral Rinse. But not only are the folks at TheraBreath helping you fight bad breath, they've developed oral rinses to strengthen your gums, help your dry mouth, and protect your smile. So whether it's cavities, gum disease, or just plain old bad breath, Dr. Katz has made a TheraBreath for you. Available at Walmart, Amazon, and at TheraBreath.com or RickandBubba.com under the sponsors button. When you've had the same car insurance or homeowner's insurance for years, you can get trapped into paying your premiums and not even think about it. That makes it really easy to overpay and not even realize it. Stop overpaying for car and homeowner's insurance. See about getting a lower rate for the exact same coverage you already have thanks to Gabby. Gabby takes the pain out of shopping for insurance by giving you an apples-to-apples comparison of your current coverage with 40 of the top insurance providers like Progressive, Nationwide, and Travelers. Just link your current insurance account, and in just minutes, you'll be able to see quotes for the exact same coverage you currently have. Gabby customers save $825 per year on average, and they'll never sell your info. So no annoying spam or robocalls. It's totally free to check your rate, and there's no obligation. Stop overpaying on your car and home insurance. Go to Gabby.com/Bubba. That's GABI.com/Bubba. Gabby.com/Bubba or RickandBubba.com for a link under sponsors.
Here's the thing about home security companies. Most trap you with high prices, tricky contracts, and lousy customer support. So while there's a lot of options out there, there's only one no-brainer: Simply Safe. Simply Safe's got everything you need to protect your home with none of the drawbacks of traditional home security. It's got an arsenal of sensors and cameras to blanket every room, window, and door, tailored specifically for your home. Professional monitoring keeps watch day and night, ready to send police, fire, or medical professionals if there's an emergency. You can set it up yourself in under an hour. Just peel and stick the sensors exactly where you need them. No technician required, and there's no contract, no pushy sales guys, no hidden fees, no fine print. All of this starts at just $15 a month. See why U.S. News and World Report named it the best overall home security system of 2020. Try it today at simplysafebubba.com and you'll get a free HD camera. That's simplysafebubba.com.
No matter what goes on in the world, there are two things we can count on: new music and new podcasts. And you know the best way to listen? Using a pair of premium wireless earbuds, especially if you can get them at less than half the price of the other guys. That's why we recommend wireless earbuds from Raycon. Raycon's newest model, the Everyday E25 earbuds, are the best ones yet, with 6 hours of playtime and seamless Bluetooth pairing. You get more bass than the previous models and a noise-isolating fit that really allows you to focus on what you're listening to. Raycon's E25s also have a more compact design than ever, so they're both stylish and discreet, no wires or stems hanging out of your ears. Raycon was founded by Ray J and counts celebrities in the music business, the biggest names out there, all among the fans. And they offer a 45-day return policy, so go ahead and give them a try. You'll probably be a fan too. For a limited time, get 15% off Raycon wireless earbuds at buyraycon.com/Bubba. That's buyraycon.com/Bubba or visit rickandbubba.com for a link under sponsors.
Seeing the check engine light turn on can give anyone anxiety. As it stares at you, you can't help but wonder, what is wrong now? How much is this going to cost? But with coverage from CarShield, you won't dread unexpected repairs. CarShield offers a wide range of protection plans that can save you thousands for covered repairs, which means that check engine light is a lot less scary when it comes on. You have the freedom to choose your favorite mechanic or dealership to do the work, and CarShield gets the rest taken care of. Even if your car breaks down while you're traveling, the choice of a repair shop is still up to you. On top of that, payments are flexible and CarShield plans are customizable to your exact needs. CarShield has helped over 1 million drivers. That's why they're America's #1 protection company. Get coverage today and see why CarShield goes farther. Visit carshield.com and use the code Bubba to save 10%. carshield.com, code Bubba, or visit rickandbubba.com for more information. A deductible may apply.
There's John Snyder, 35 minutes past the hour. We're going phone calls now. 866-WE-BE-BIG. Harry Murdahl will take your phone calls, and you can come in. We have lines available. Of course, we want to talk to you about Casper. Casper's been a sponsor with us for a while now, and they make the most comfortable mattresses on the market. If you don't have one, you're probably not sleeping as well as you could if you did have one. And if you want to go to Casper.com right now /Bubba, you can transform the way that you sleep one snooze at a time. Every Casper mattress designed with a system to react and adapt to your body all night long. So however you're adjusting during the night, they have it set up. These perforations, they've got over 1,500 of them that keep you. It's a cooling system so effective you won't even ever wake up to even notice the difference that it's making, because it's going to keep you in that deep sleep. The mattresses are made with 86 supportive gel pods to align your spine and eliminate the aches and pains. Altogether, it's cooling, supportive comfort that we all need. Tests have been showing this. Bubba, you did the sleep test, and many have. They know that when you get into a cooler sleeping environment, you sleep more sound. And of course, it's obvious to know that if your spine is aligned properly, you don't wake up with those aches and pains. So get a Casper mattress delivered to your door right now. You could even finance one at 0% APR, making it even easier than ever. So go to Casper.com /Bubba. That'll get you, if you use the code Bubba, $100 off whatever mattress that you order. Casper.com /Bubba, the code Bubba. There's also a link at rickandbubba.com under the sponsors button. How about Caviezel's speech going to the break there?
Wow. How about that? That was loaded,
Good
wasn't it?
Gracious.
It was coming so fast I couldn't keep up with it, Rick.
Well, he made the point, and we've had this happen throughout world history, and sadly we've had it happen within the church, that some people think that peace is to be achieved above anything else, even if you have to blaspheme God to do it. God will understand. We look at the example of David and Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and the examples of Paul and Peter in Acts chapter 4, when they're saying, look, we're not going to stop preaching about Jesus. You see the Apostle Paul, the troubles that he got in. We are to be law-abiding citizens until the government forces or whatever declares that we are to blaspheme God. Some people have the mentality, just do whatever you have to do to stay alive because that's better. And you cannot find biblical support for that concept. And you really can't find a whole lot of support for that concept throughout this country's history. When it comes to sometimes your life it may cost you your life to stand for what's right. And we're being a little passive right now as a worldwide church, and especially the church here in America.
Yeah, it's a different time. I mean, we're seeing, for really the first time in my lifetime, persecution of the church here in the United States. And of course, it's nothing compared to what they go through in the Middle East and China and some of these other places. So, good point. I hear that's a great movie. Jim Caviezel's one of my favorite actors. I loved him in, of course, The Passion of the Christ, but also he was in that TV show. What was that? Where him and that other guy. God, what was the name of that movie? I mean, that show, that's going to drive me crazy. But everything he's in, I enjoy it. I like the one of Betty's all-time favorite movies is the Count of Monte Cristo. She loves that movie. And you forgot that was Jim Caviezel too for a minute, probably, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
But he's a great actor. When we had him on the show here in studio, he was great. So I'm a fan of his either way. But boy, he spoke some truth right there.
He did, and it has to be spoken. It does. It's time. Let's go to the phones at 866-WE-BE-BIG. There's lines available if you want to get in. And Bubba, tell us where we get started.
Let's go to Richard out in Bessemer. Richard, welcome to the Rick and Bubba Show.
Good morning, fellas. Green Acres.
Hey, how about it?
Hey, now, bring it.
Rick, last week you were talking about going to Gary's doing some bush hogging this past weekend. I was just wondering how that whole situation played out.
Well, COVID killed it. I was supposed to be going to do that, and once I got exposed to COVID and got put in quarantine, I wasn't allowed or wasn't supposed to go and be in tight quarters with anyone else. And Gary took that to heart. Hey, I mean, if you come down here, I mean, you're going to have to sit on the back. And he even put a picture out with a chair sitting on back of the bush hog if I wanted to come down.
Yeah.
So that got ruined by COVID like everything else.
I was having a lot of fun with Gary because I started texting him wanting to know what time Rick was coming because I was going to ride by there too. And he was like, hey, Rick ever not come down here? And I said, yeah. He said, y'all are going to hang out and ride in the truck together. And, he's got spare time now. Being quarantined, so he thought he'd come hang out with him. Gary's like, He said, if he comes down here, he's going to sit in that yellow chair and put it on
my favorite part
of the bush hog.
I kept telling him, Bubba, see you at 10:45.
Yeah. Rick, see, people think that your place is Gary's. Did you hear what he asked? Did you go down to Gary's and help?
I know.
So he even thinks, I mean, really, Gary.
You know who else thinks it's Gary's?
Gary.
Yeah.
Person of Interest is the name of the show I was trying to think
right.
of that Caviezel was in. That was really a good show. I liked that.
I never saw it, but I heard great things about it. All right, to the phones we go. Bubba, where are we going next?
Let's go to Joe in Dublin, Georgia. Joe, what's up, brother?
Hey, good morning, y'all.
Hey.
Hey, look, as far as Herschel Walker, Dublin, Lyon County is right next to Johnson County. Herschel, we played against high school football.
I bet he was tough.
Wasn't But, Greg, what they doing to Herschel is peeling him off. And I ain't talking about going out cutting grass. You know what I'm saying?
Not exactly.
Speedy, take a note and write that one down for me. I don't know what Joe's talking about.
I guess the fact that they're trying to attack him now for his views.
Yeah, that's what.
I see. Yeah.
Let's go to Nashville, where we have a comment about soccer moms and tight pants.
Oh, goodness.
John, go ahead.
Okay, Rick, you've touched on this. I don't know why, as a country, after COVID's really not the pandemic. The pandemic is soccer moms. They look like they have two Christmas hams walking behind them in their pants as they're wearing these tight pants. If you have ever in your life thought, hey, I've got to hide these dimples in my legs because these shorts, these tight pants ain't the answer.
John, this seems like something you've been campaigning against for a while.
We were at the soccer fields for like 6 hours, and I totally agree. It's completely communist, socialist. It's awful. The best coaches are the ones that can't hardly speak English, and the best kids on the fields are not my kids. And all they do is you can't say nothing no more. Hey, I was reminded by all the signs everywhere. This is not the 80s where you can say whatever you want at a soccer field. But my goodness, I was walking with my wife, and I just looked at my wife and said, we have a pandemic, and it is not COVID. And so I just want to make a public announcement to all the husbands out there. You got to do something.
John,
yeah, but no husband is bold enough to make that statement. I mean, it just, and
look great, honey.
Yeah, it's all, if the mirror won't do it, I mean, you just have to keep your mouth shut. I mean, it's just one of those things.
The mirror won't do it.
Do y'all remember the commercial where Abraham Lincoln's wife is asking him if she looks fat in that outfit? And, he's Honest Abe, and he's like cutting his eyes. He don't know what to say.
Yes. Well, I'm going to go back to this again.
Commercial.
We said this years ago. It's one of our Rick and Bubba life truths. Remember, and this applies to all of us on the show too, whenever you see someone like the Raiders owner, his hair, what someone has on, the tightness of something, the cutoff shirt, the shorty shorts. All of these people go to a mirror, and the yoga pants, they go to a mirror and they say, that looks fantastic.
They go, yep, that's the look I'm going for.
and they roll out into the world. But no man worth his salt is going to tell his wife that those pants make you look heavy. It's not going to happen.
Let's go to Wanda in Wetumpka. She has more on the tight pants controversy.
I do. I must have a one-of-a-kind husband.
Now, how's that?
Well, he has informed me that he does not like leggings. He does not like tight pants. I'm not a small girl. I'm not a huge girl. But I see women and I'm thinking, But even with my husband, even slim gals who really, if I look like them, I'd wear them all the time. No, I wouldn't, out of respect for him. But he's like, she shouldn't be wearing those pants. So, yeah, he's one that lovingly, somewhat, says, honey, that's just not for you.
Okay, all right. I got to ask this question. Please let me ask this question because it's rare I get this opportunity. Do you think it looks good?
Well, I usually try to wear like a longer top that covers my bohiny.
Right, but I mean, if you wear pants that you maybe don't have the figure for it, do you think you do, or does he have to tell you?
I don't always see myself the way the world may see me.
Right, none of us do. That's why I'm asking. It's a fair question.
Yeah.
And that's why you need other people, and he's bold enough.
I know when something is really too tight, and I'm not going to go out there, here again, out of respect for my husband and respect for myself. I don't want to go out looking like, but I can ask my sister or my friend, are these too tight? And they're like, no. So
I don't know who coined the phrase that something looks like two cats fighting in a bag, but we've all seen that, hadn't we?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was a good one.
Yeah, there's the modest conversation. That's one conversation, right. And that certainly is true. But then there's the can't pull it off conversation. Those are two different things.
Right.
But that was the point I was trying to get
at. It's like me in spandex. It just doesn't work.
Me in a cutoff shirt, probably not.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Stress Balls de-stressing gummies. Eat a couple, and you'll feel like... That's because Stress Balls gummies contain a clinically proven herb called ashwagandha that becomes more effective over time at relieving stress. So later, your whole body feels like... until eventually your whole world feels like. So turn your stressed life into your best life and become a stress baller with Stress Balls gummy supplements.
Did you know Geico's now offering an extra 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies? That's 15% on top of what Geico could already save you. So what are you waiting for? Your teenager to help around the house?
Okay, Mom, I emptied the dishwasher, vacuumed the basement, and folded the sheets out of the dryer.
Wait, what?
Oh, and next, I'm going to clean Mitten's litter box.
Are we in some kind of prank show or something? That's a camera, isn't it?
There's never been a better time to switch to Geico. Save an extra 15% when you switch by October 7th. Limitations apply. Visit geico.com for details.
Modernization isn't just a buzzword. It's a buzz revolution. Hi, I'm Future Strong, founder of Modern Modernization Today, and I can take your business into a bold new era where high-tech eagles soar and paradigm shifts grow on trees.
At CDW, we get you need more than buzzwords to modernize. Our experts will assess your business needs, then bring together the right technologies to orchestrate IT solutions that work for you. IT orchestration by CDW. People who get it. Find out more at cdw.com/modernit.
Stock up to support your family's immune health with Ester C, a superior form of vitamin C. Ester C lasts up to 2 times longer than regular vitamin C, and it's the only vitamin C with 24-hour immune support. So don't just settle for regular vitamin C. Look for Ester C on the label when you shop for your family's immune health. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Hey, Granddad, want to play catch?
Sorry, buddy. I wish I could, but my feet hurt too much.
Are aching feet keeping you from enjoying life? Then get Mighty Walk from Gravity Defyer Medical Technology. Clinical studies show the VersoShock technology in the Mighty Walk reduces foot, knee, ankle, and back pain up to 92%. Engineered to reduce impact and relieve joint pressure, Mighty Walk from Gravity Defyer comes with 3 specially designed insoles for comfort, alignment, and adjustability. With wide and extra wide widths available, it's the perfect shoe for comfort, support, performance, and pain relief.
So, who's ready to play catch?
I am, Granddad.
Try Mighty Walk for 30 days, and if your feet still hurt, return them for a full refund. And keep the insoles, a $50 value. Save $30 and get free shipping from Gravity Defyer when you go to gdefy.com and use code RADIO. That's GDEFY.com, code RADIO.
No matter what goes on in the world, there are 2 things we can count on: new music and new podcast. And you know the best way to listen? Using a pair of premium wireless earbuds, especially if you can get them at less than half the price of the other guys. That's why we recommend wireless earbuds from Raycon. Raycon's newest model, the Everyday E25 earbuds, are the best ones yet, with 6 hours of playtime and seamless Bluetooth pairing. You get more bass than the previous models and a noise-isolating fit that really allows you to focus on what you're listening to. Raycon's E25s also have a more compact design than ever, so they're both stylish and discreet, no wires or stems hanging out of your ears. Raycon was founded by Ray J and counts celebrities in the music business, the biggest names out there, all among the fans. And they offer a 45-day return policy, so go ahead and give them a try. You'll probably be a fan too. For a limited time, get 15% off Raycon wireless earbuds at buyraycon.com/Bubba. That's buyraycon.com/Bubba, or visit rickandbubba.com for a link under sponsors.
Here's the thing about home security companies. Most trap you with high prices, tricky contracts, and lousy customer support. So while there's a lot of options out there, there's only one no-brainer: Simply Safe. Simply Safe's got everything you need to protect your home with none of the drawbacks of traditional home security. It's got an arsenal of sensors and cameras to blanket every room, window, and door, tailored specifically for your home. Professional monitoring keeps watch day and night, ready to send police, fire, or medical professionals if there's an emergency. You can set it up yourself in under an hour. Just peel and stick the sensors exactly where you need them. No technician required, and there's no contract, no pushy sales guys, no hidden fees, no fine print. All of this starts at just $15 a month. See why U.S. News and World Report named it the best overall home security system of 2020. Try it today at simplysafebubba.com and you'll get a free HD camera. That's simplysafebubba.com. With all these names of hurricanes and all we've seen in the news, Bubba's throwing everybody off.
We're back. 866-WE-BE-BIG's our number. Lines are available. Harry Murdahl's bringing them in. More calls. We'll get more stuff coming up next hour if you got more Rick and Bubba today, including we've enjoyed the Nancy Pelosi clip. We're now seeing one that Joe Biden can't remember the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, Rick. Oh, my gosh. We don't have it queued up, but I heard it was out there. I heard about it yesterday. I haven't seen it.
We'll look for it and see if we can find it next hour. But these people are running the free world. Please don't miss that.
Remember, Nancy is third in line.
Yeah.
Third in line to be the president.
Hold up your three.
Three. All right, let's go to, let's see, where were we going to start? Oh, you wanted Marshall from Hickory, Mississippi. Marshall, welcome.
Hickory. It's Ed Crew, guys. How you doing this morning?
Good.
Good. Green Acres not too long ago.
Okay.
I finally got off work. I hadn't been to bed yet, so I thought I'd call in.
Well, I know you're wanting to head that way. I hate that we're what's keeping you up.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, I can't stop. We can't stop watching. We YouTube, tubing or whatever.
Thank you.
So anyway, Helmsley early this morning during the kickoff hour, Helmsley had said something about how it's just weird, the whole face mask thing on TV and commercials and advertising. Another thing that I feel like is super strange is how when I get out of my car at a retail store that shall remain nameless, how you're hearing music. I'm walking into Walmart. I don't want to listen to Huey Lewis in the news whenever I'm walking into Walmart. I'm already in a bad mood.
Well, they don't make you want to shop?
No. It sure doesn't. It makes me want to turn around and go the other way.
So he doesn't like that the stores that play music inside.
Is
the
it
store?
just music as a whole? Is it you're talking about Marshall, or just not a big Huey Lewis fan?
Type. No, well, and it's the type of music. There's real difficult stuff happening right now, and they're playing this feel good music, and it goes right back to whenever I've got a little bit. I drive a truck. I've got a little bit of experience with a lot of the automakers and a lot of the Chinese, Japanese automakers inside the plants. They play music.
Oh, okay.
And it's a way to condition the people. It's really kind of scary.
So you
see, I like a little music while I'm working. You know, keep a little rhythm going.
Yeah, I have noticed that more stores are piping it out into the parking lot now.
Really?
Yeah, and that is weird. You're right though. It's all designed. It's supposed to give you a certain kind of mood. It's just like casinos. You know, they set up an environment that's supposed to make you more likely to stay in there and gamble all day long. All that is used to set up some sort of pleasant environment that makes you want to buy stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go to John in Jackson's Gap on line 4, Speedy. All right, John, welcome.
Hey, good morning. Love the show, guys.
Thank you.
You know, when you watch a show delayed like I do sometimes, the only downside is you hear something you disagree with, and all you can do is shout at the radio.
Right.
But that thing yesterday with LeBron James, guys, I'm believing going back and reading the facts. Lori did not get a choice of prisons. What he said was an absolute incorrect statement. What happened was, when you get to a federal prison, that could be anywhere in this country. They could send you to Alabama if they wanted to from California. On every case, they always ask to request something close to their home. And that's what she requested, and the judge assigned her a prison close to her home. That is not – it's not like she got brochures from all the prisons and say, oh, yeah, who's got the yogurt training, as you called it, or the yogurt class, as you called it yesterday. You know? So
well, John, it's not the first time LeBron James has played loose with the facts. See, he put that out yesterday, and you caught by our tone. I go, I don't think people get to choose where they go, but you're right. Yes. A lot of times they will request somewhere close to home, so they have a support network. Somebody come visit them, somebody to bring them oranges or whatever they do, and bring the pie with a file in it. All that from the old comedy shows. And so she does that. He makes out like she gets to pick her prison, just like he was talking about being hunted down. If you're a law-abiding citizen, you're not hunted by the police. I mean, it was just an absolutely ridiculous statement, and it's causing people to get stirred up and to act in a way they normally wouldn't act. And a lot of people are blaming him for those sheriffs being shot in California.
Yeah. The caller's 100% right. I got an anonymous call, email. Y'all probably got it yesterday for someone who works in the prison system. Yeah. Every single person who ever is convicted, they do have an opportunity, as the caller just said correctly, to say, here's where I live. If I could request to be in a prison nearer to where I'm from, it'd be easier on my family, as you said, Bubba, on visitations and stuff. And sometimes the judge grants that, sometimes he doesn't. But that is not that's not something that just happens to white celebrities.
Yeah, it's not a privilege situation. It's something every good defense attorney asks for, I guess. Yeah. Let's go, Speedy. Did you have one picked out there?
We can do whatever you want.
Let's go to Larry in Greenville. Larry, welcome to the Rick and Bubba Show.
Good morning, gentlemen.
How about it?
Hey, listen, the other day when Rick was y'all were trying to help him get the computer fixed, and y'all were telling me go up here and hit this button and open this and that. You remember that?
Right. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Was that the same look that we had when he was trying to teach his dad to use the new television a couple years ago? Were we seeing him and Coach reenacted?
100%. That's the perfect analogy. That's exactly what it was.
It's just generational, isn't it? We've all been in that fix before, because I know I struggled trying to help my mom learn. She got a computer pretty well, but when we went to the iPad, she was just lost.
Yeah.
And my kids talk to me like I am a total idiot when we start dealing with some of these apps now. And I go, guys, I was punching cards, writing programs before y'all were ever a gleam in my eye. Okay, let's get the priority right here. Okay, break time. We're up against hard break.
Matter of fact, look at you, how good you did finding the documentary Challenger the other night. You got it done.
Yeah. Finally. I know. It only took me about 10 minutes and 3 different sign-ons. We got it. It was, number 1 watch show. I'm good.
Top of the hour. If you leave us, have a good day. If you have more Rick and Bubba, we'll be back. We got more phone calls and more topics to cover in the next hour. If you leave us, have a great day. Thanks for being with us.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
It's totally normal to be constipated with belly pain, straining, and bloating again and again.
No way.
Maybe it's occasional constipation.
Maybe it's not.
You could have a chronic condition called irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives to help relieve belly pain and let you have more frequent and complete bowel movements. Individual results may vary. Do not give to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Maybe it's not occasional constipation. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. You may be able to talk to a doctor online. Visit linzess.com, sponsored by Allergan and Ironwood.
Folks, we've been talking about Relief Factor on our show for quite some time now. Do we guarantee Relief Factor is going to lower or eliminate your occasional aches and pains? No, we never make a claim like that. But what I can tell you is that the majority of folks who ordered the 3-week Quick Start Pack for only $19.95 go on to order more. Now, what we really like about Relief Factor is it's 100% drug-free. It's a supplement that's made up of ingredients that simply help your own body deal with its natural inflammatory response. For a lot of us, that's very important. Getting older, working outside in the warm weather, even exercising can cause frustrating aches and pains, or maybe it's the occasional back, shoulder, or hip pain that's bothering you. Relief Factor has helped us and so many of our friends, so when you think of it this way, is $1 a day too much to see if you can get out of some of that frustrating pain? To order this 3-week Quick Start Pack for $19.95 plus shipping and handling, just go to ReliefFactor.com. That's ReliefFactor.com. Let's see if we can get you out of some of that pain. Also, you can go to RickandBubba.com. Look under the sponsors button for a link. Okay, folks, you know how much we love MyPillow products and what this company, Mike Lindell, has built stands for. Well, they've got a deal for you, and we don't know how much longer this is going to continue, so listen up. Right now. If you buy one Giza Dream Sheet set, you'll get one free. Now, let's talk about these sheets. They've got to be the softest sheets I've ever slept on. Really. The MyPillow Giza Dream Sheets are made from the world's best Egyptian cotton. Ultra soft and breathable, they are fantastic sheets. It's a new year. Why not start it off by upgrading your bedding? This is a great time to upgrade your sheets, pillows, and towels and get yourself some MyPillow products. And their premium pillows are also buy one, get one free right now. They've got all kinds of radio specials going on. If you want to see more, just go to MyPillow.com and click on Radio Listener Specials. Use the promo code BUBBA and get your buy one Giza Dream Sheet set and get another one for free, or the premium MyPillow buy one, get one free deal. That's MyPillow.com, click Radio Listener Specials, and use the code BUBBA. Or go to RickandBubba.com and look under the sponsors link. Summer's winding down, so now's your chance to start up something new and delicious. Let HelloFresh spice up mealtime at home with fresh ingredients and mouth-watering recipes delivered to your door contact-free. Choose from more than 22 chef-curated recipes. They'll come each week. They'll be low-calorie, vegetarian, family-friendly options. Say goodbye to never-ending meal planning and prepping. HelloFresh features recyclable packaging and pre-portioned ingredients. Now, you're also saving 40% compared with shopping at your local grocery store. Plus, servings means more savings, so now you can order larger HelloFresh boxes for even better value. Go to HelloFresh.com, use the code BUBBA to get $80 off, including free shipping on your first box. That's promo code BUBBA for $80 off, including free shipping at HelloFresh.com. You can also go to rickandbubba.com for more information under the sponsors button. HelloFresh.com.
Your most life-changing sleep is about what's underneath, which is why every Casper mattress is designed with a system to react and adapt to your body all night long. Inside, precisely 1,501 perforations create a cooling system so effective, you won't be awake to notice. And only Casper mattresses are made with 86 supportive gel pods to align your spine and eliminate aches and pains. All with a perfect, cozy surface that cradles you with plush comfort from the moment you crawl into bed. Altogether, it's the cooling, supportive comfort you need for the most refreshed feeling come morning, guaranteed. Or your money back. Only on a Casper mattress. Only at Casper.com.
Here's the thing about home security companies. Most trap you with high prices, tricky contracts, and lousy customer support. So while there's a lot of options out there, there's only one no-brainer: Simply Safe. Simply Safe's got everything you need to protect your home with none of the drawbacks of traditional home security. It's got an arsenal of sensors and cameras to blanket every room, window, and door, tailored specifically for your home. Professional monitoring keeps watch day and night, ready to send police, fire, or medical professionals if there's an emergency. You can set it up yourself in under an hour. Just peel and stick the sensors exactly where you need them. No technician required, and there's no contract, no pushy sales guys, no hidden fees, no fine print. All of this starts at just $15 a month. See why U.S. News and World Report named it the best overall home security system of 2020. Try it today at simplysafebubba.com and you'll get a free HD camera. That's simplysafebubba.com.
Six minutes past the hour from the broadcast plaza and teleport. You got Bubba, you got Speedy, you got Helms, and you got Adler. Greg is out. He'll be back with us tomorrow, and welcome back for a brand new hour. Here's Bill Bubba Bussey.
Rick, glad to be here. Honored and privileged. Always fun, and I appreciate everyone tuning in and giving us a few minutes of their day each and every day. We had a caller earlier talking about how much the show meant to them. Well, I can tell you guys how much you mean to us, because when that alarm clock goes off in the morning, that's the toughest part of the day for me. And when I think about you guys calling in and what you say and the people I run into after the show and them saying how something affected them during the show, that makes me get up each and every day, and I love it. Thank you very much.
Ain't no doubt about it. I start getting a little excited thinking about once I'm awake and coherent, know who I am, how much fun we're going to have.
Yeah, but it takes me about 20 minutes to get to that point. That first 20 is very tough, but after that, it's all downhill.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of being coherent, it's time for us to take another look at Basement Joe.
Oh, where did he go? Where did he go? He's hiding in the basement. Does anybody know? Basement Joe. Basement Joe.
Was that you in the basement?
That was me going down to the basement. I can't do this. Speedy does the stair step down better than anybody I've ever seen.
There he goes. There goes.
I shouldn't wander into Speedy's physical humor area, but
I think you just
that's funny.
Where? All right. Well, we got to keep in mind this person wants to be in charge of the entire free world.
Complete with launch code.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here is Basement Joe. He's having some issues. God love him. With the Pledge of Allegiance. And here we go.
Allegiance to red states of America or blue states of America. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America. One nation, indivisible, under God, for real.
For real?
I'm running as a proud Democrat, but I'm not going to govern as a Democratic president. I'm going to govern as president.
What in the world? Where did he go? Where did he go? He's hiding in the basement. Does Basement Joe.
What was that?
Cue it up. Cue it up. I got to have it again.
You know, we can't do it right
again.
now, but I need Pelosi saying good morning again and resetting right in front of that. Oh, my gosh.
Let's hear it again. Let's hear all. It sounds like he's trying to make a point, and he rolls into a quasi version of the Pledge of Allegiance, and he slaughters it. It's out of order. It's in the wrong place. He missed part of it. And it's just, it just goes out of control.
He's got a mask on, and I don't know.
You can't hear him. And at one point, it sounds like he almost says "dumb Democrat."
Yes,
he caught himself saying it. Did you hear that?
Allegiance to red states of America or blue states of America. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America. One nation, indivisible, under God, for real.
For real.
I'm running as a proud Democrat, but I'm not going to govern as a Democratic president. I'm going to govern as president.
As a Democrat, dumb. Y'all, he added "for real" in there. Did y'all hear that?
I mean, I'm talking about one nation.
It should be one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For real.
For real. But
for real.
he left out the first. I mean, it's a train wreck.
Yeah, he
got
it out. He got it out of order. That could happen to any of us, but then he starts going into.
But to be
dumb Democrat,
taking any arrows out of your.
Go. I know what he's doing.
Not that again.
No, Adler's doing it.
Good morning, Sunday morning.
Y'all, look at the eye twitch that George gets, and then he starts grinning like, "How am I going to get out of this?"
I will say this right now: what Biden just did, it pales in comparison to what Pelosi did. This thing that Pelosi did is the most bizarre thing I've seen in a while.
Yeah, it's a complete reset. I mean, it's like she just woke up again. I mean, I take quick naps. Y'all documented that. I blink long enough to take little mini naps during the day, but that is ridiculous.
For real.
I mean, for real.
Rick, he threw
I
in
get criticized for saying that sometimes from some in my party, but that's the allegiance to red states of America or blue states of America. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America. One nation, indivisible, under God, for real. I'm running as a proud Democrat, but I'm not going to govern as a Democratic president. I'm going to govern as president.
Y'all,
I want a dumb president.
Y'all.
Basement Joe.
Y'all here on the show know for a fact, one of my favorite clips is the misspeaks of George W. Bush, okay?
Yeah.
He was in for 2 terms. It was 8 years, and we have about a little 2-minute clip, and it is hilarious. It is. It's funny.
Yeah.
If George W. Bush was here, sitting here, he would laugh too. He'd have to.
Yeah.
You talking about who referred to gynecologists showing their patients their love?
Yeah. Good morning.
Y'all, that was 8 years. Joe Biden has surpassed that light years, and he's not even been in office yet as president. Yeah. It's unbelievable. It's one a day from him.
And the problem is, as funny as it is, it truly is. It's like you're saying somebody doesn't have chicken pox and they've got red webs all over them and they itch.
Right.
I mean,
right. And in this case, they're clucking like a chicken.
Right. He has, he's, God love him. He's got some faculty problems. He does with his faculties.
That is just, Adler, one more time.
Oh, my goodness.
Gosh, good morning.
For real. I want to hear it one more time. For real.
For real.
Straight up for real.
For real.
That's what we're looking at. For real. On Basement Joe. I just love Basement Joe.
I pledge allegiance to the United States of America. One nation, indivisible, under God, for real. I'm running as a proud Democrat, but I'm not going to govern as a Democratic president. I'm going to govern as president.
I'm going to govern as a dumb president. That's what he said.
I'm going to dumb govern as a president.
I mean, dumb governor. Governor.
Stupid.
Clear, you're not taking any arrows out of your quiver. You're not ruling anything out. Good morning. Sunday morning.
Y'all.
We have a responsibility.
Oh, my goodness.
My favorite word is the word.
I mean,
it's a beautiful word, isn't it?
What are we doing here, people? What are we doing?
These people are.
We got to have a big time out. Huh?
And Bubba, here's what ought to concern you. We got one running for president, but it's not like he's not already been given tremendous responsibility.
Yeah.
I guess
Pelosi
I can't hardly breathe.
Pelosi's sitting in the number 3 slot.
I know. I think Pelosi's thing is even scarier. What happened? That's a complete reset. Let's go to Pam in Florida right quick.
For real?
On line 3.
All right.
Have we got time?
Yeah.
Okay. Pam, go ahead.
I just want you to know that we have completely replaced our morning news with a Rick and Bubba show in our home.
Well, Pam, good call. Good call. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Good call.
Good call. Thank you. Good call.
Pam,
Good call.
thank you. We do appreciate you listening. Oh my gosh. Well,
Everybody.
What you want to see?
Helmsy is waving 2. From
Okay,
the
number
call screen
2.
in the
I'm
room.
sorry,
Yeah.
Matt and Moody. Matt, go ahead quickly. We're up against the break.
Good morning.
Hey,
How's it going? What's going on, guys?
we're good.
Hey, listen. So here's my thought, man. All right. So the clip that y'all just showed of Biden at the podium with the mask on, that's how he's going to go at the debate. At the debate, he's going to have his mask on, and they're going to pipe his voice in whenever they ask questions. That's how he's going to get away with it.
That's a great idea. You know what, Matt? That's what I would do. Put the mask on and let somebody else answer the questions.
You know what I would do
with AI like it is.
if I was Trump, seriously, I would edit together the Joe Biden gaffes and just play one right after another. And
That's
at
going
the
to
end
take the
of
whole
it,
debate.
no, I mean for a political commercial, show me at the end of it and go, I approve this message, Donald Trump. That's all he's got to say. I will tell you that is it's just unprecedented how many good ones they are.
Oh goodness, y'all!
That's just
that little clip right there. Good night. That got me.
I know.
And the left wants to talk down to any Trump supporter as if you're stupid and Trump's a joke, which at times he is.
That makes you want to clutch your MAGA hat and put it over your heart, doesn't it?
You guys, if you're supporting these two, you can't make fun of anybody.
No, you can't. We got some sports news when we come back. Stay tuned.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Off your mattress order, or visit rickandbubba.com under the sponsors. Terms and conditions apply. See Casper.com/terms.
Folks, Mike Lindell and the MyPillow team ask us to say thanks for the way you have responded because you're buying a lot of their great products. If you haven't heard, they've got some super deals right now on their pillows, soft Giza, dream sheets, the mattress topper, and more. MyPillows are machine washable, made in the USA, and include a 60-day money-back guarantee and a 10-year warranty. Their popular buy one, get one premium MyPillow free deal is going on right now. Head to MyPillow.com under radio specials and use the code BUBBA, or visit rickandbubba.com. You'll find more information under the sponsors.
You know your body better than anyone, and you're used to dealing with discomfort now and then. But oh my gut, what about when constipation, abdominal pain, and bloating keep coming back despite everything you've tried? You could have a real medical condition called irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. Learn more about your constipation, abdominal pain, and bloating, and if you're ready, find out ways to talk to your doctor or access one online at ohmygut.info. That's OHMYGUT.info.
Hi, this is Jay Farner, CEO of Rocket Mortgage. Making the right financial decisions has never been more important. We can help guide you to those right decisions now, when they matter most. Mortgage rates are near historic lows, so when you call 8338-ROCKET or visit us at rocketmortgage.com to start your refinance, you'll be well on your way to saving money every month. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.375%, APR 3.59%. Right now could be a great time for you to take some positive financial steps forward with a cash-out refinance from Rocket Mortgage, which could give you the boost that you're looking for. In addition, we may be able to help you refinance with little or no out-of-pocket costs. At Rocket Mortgage, we're committed to every client, every time, no exceptions, no excuses, giving you the best mortgage experience. Call us today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com to learn more.
Rates subject to change. Pay 1.875% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Before Olay, having dry skin was a struggle.
Turns out my old body wash was the problem. New Olay skincare-inspired body wash with vitamin C, collagen, and hyaluronic acid improves skin 3 times better versus the leading body wash after 14 days, based on clinical moisture retention. And now helps stop dry skin before it starts with new Olay Rinse-Off Body Conditioner. Find new Olay skincare-inspired body wash at your local Target.
This is an important message for all current and former Boy Scouts.
The Boy Scouts of America has declared bankruptcy.
If you were sexually abused in scouting, you could receive compensation, but you must file a claim by November 16, 2020.
You may file a sexual abuse claim regardless of your current age or the year the sexual abuse occurred.
Visit officialbsaclaims.com or call 1-866-907-2721.
Paid for by the Boy Scouts of America.
Hey, Granddad, want to play catch?
Sorry, buddy. I wish I could, but my feet hurt too much.
Are aching feet keeping you from enjoying life? Then get Mighty Walk from Gravity Defyer Medical Technology. Clinical studies show the VersoShock technology in the Mighty Walk reduces foot, knee, ankle, and back pain up to 92%. Engineered to reduce impact and relieve joint pressure, Mighty Walk from Gravity Defyer comes with 3 specially designed insoles for comfort, alignment, and adjustability. With wide and extra wide widths available, it's the perfect shoe for comfort, support, performance, and pain relief.
So, who's ready to play catch?
I am, Granddad.
Try Mighty Walk for 30 days, and if your feet still hurt, return them for a full refund. And keep the insoles, a $50 value. Save $30 and get free shipping from Gravity Defyer when you go to gdefy.com and use code RADIO. That's GDEFY.com, code RADIO.
The best way to listen to music? Using a pair of premium wireless earbuds. And Raycon's newest model, the Everyday E25 earbuds, are the best ones yet. With 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, and noise-isolating fit that really allows you to focus on what you're listening to. Plus, there's a 45-day return policy, so give them a try. For a limited time, get 15% off Raycon wireless earbuds at buyraycon.com/Bubba. That's buyraycon.com/Bubba or rickandbubba.com under the sponsors button. "21 minutes past the hour, the Rick and Bubba Show." Thank you for being with us today as we roll through the stories of the day. Greg out. He'll be back tomorrow. I'll work my way back to the studio before the week is done. Bubba, we were going to talk about, we got some stories out of sports today. And coming up, do not move. There's been the world of podcasts. And Bubba mentioned that his wife, Betty Lou Bussey, may venture into the world of podcasts. And we're going to try to help her with the name of her podcast coming up probably next segment.
Betty's been collecting names, Rick. She's whittled the list down from literally 100 or so down to what she thinks may be her final 4 or 5, but she's wanting to get audience input on it.
Yeah, I know that yesterday you were helpful with one, and we can discuss that as well.
Yeah, I told her to take that off the list.
Right.
Let's, the sports story we were talking about.
I didn't know what you were
I
I
couldn't look around here. Got a crick in my neck.
Indivisible, for real.
For real. This is sports for real. Deion Sanders has been named the head football coach at Jackson State University, Jackson, Mississippi. How about that?
That's cool. I mean, they gave us the great Walter Payton.
Yep.
I think that'll be a lot of fun. I didn't even know Sanders wanted to get into. Has he been dabbling? Am I wrong, or has
he's
he
been
not
helping
helped?
coach? Yes, he has. I know with high school. I want to say it was it in Texas? I can't remember what state, but he has been helping with high school.
That immediately gives that program, which is already very well known, but it gives it a huge shot in the arm PR wise that he. Will be a draw for him. And I can't help but think that he might get a lot of players, even if they go to some of the bigger schools, if they're not getting playing time or on the depth chart where they want to be, that they would be a spot that they'd want to go to and at least say, hey, I played for Deion Sanders.
Now, didn't he want the Florida State job?
I think he did at one point, and maybe the reason he didn't get it is he didn't have head coach experience, and I think this is probably a step in that direction, don't y'all?
Yeah, that's the only thing I would be a little concerned about if I was Jackson State. We all know the way to win and win, year after year is to establish a program. Here's who we are. Here's what we do. Here's the kind of players we're looking for. And there certainly will be a lot of a celebrity pop with it. But is there a little bit of concern because of his high profile name that he won't be here very long, that he's using this to get experience?
Well, I think any football program, if you're not one of the end-all jobs, are always dealing with that. I mean, if the Central Floridas of the world, the Florida Internationals, they get some high-profile coaching, and they know if they're successful, they're going to move on. But I guess you just you have to kind of make hay while the sun shines, and then see what else happens, right?
No doubt. And, that was one of the adjustments that even Jacksonville State, where we all went to school, made. When they were having some jump through, they went and found local men from that actual county, like Dad and now Coach Gross, who had coached locally on high schools in Birmingham and even in Calhoun County at Oxford High School, where Greg and I graduated. So there's two different approaches, but there's no negative, I don't think, to having Deion Sanders come to Jackson State in the present time.
Yeah, and also in the world of NASCAR, Bubba Wallace had announced earlier that he was leaving the team he was on. We know today where he's going. Denny Hamlin and Michael Jordan are forming a race team. He's going to be working for them. How about that?
Well, it was kind of interesting because I understand that Richard Petty is a name. It's got a lot of pop. You would think it would draw a lot of money for Bubba Wallace to be given the ride in the 43 car, even though the 43 car has not been successful in a very long time.
Right.
There's still a lot of prestige that goes with that. But to be able to move to, something a little more modern, Denny Hamlin and the fact that Michael Jordan, is sticking his feet back into NASCAR, I think that could be an exciting, a story for NASCAR. I think it can be helpful for NASCAR, and they certainly shouldn't struggle with money. I think they would be able to get a lot of money.
Rick, what was Michael Jordan's involvement before? You said back in it. I know wasn't he a minor partner in something?
Yeah, am I wrong about that? Because am I thinking about the Indy series? But I thought at one time Michael Jordan, as you said, was a silent partner or not one of the main people involved in a race team, because I remember seeing him with a cigar there at the track in Daytona, I thought, but I could be wrong. Maybe it was it the what used to be called the Bush series? Am I thinking about the truck series? I don't think he would get involved in ARCA, but it just seems like he was part of a team at one time. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. Jordan Motorsports, and it was a motorcycle racing team for sure.
Okay, motorcycle. Yeah. Okay. I knew it was something around the track. I didn't know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So what number did they have, or what car did they purchase? A group, or are they starting from scratch? If you do that, what number do you get assigned to you? How does that work?
It's a good question. Where's Greg when we need him?
Yeah, I know
for real. This is his area.
Our NASCAR expert, and he's not here today. Dadgummit.
Yeah, I know that you go out and try to buy a number that has a brand to it if it's available, but I don't know. Denny Hamlin, didn't he drive the 11? Am I wrong? I mean, would it be Denny Hamlin's old number?
Well, don't you think that if Michael Jordan's writing the check, he wants it to be 23?
No doubt about it. And I can't think of a 23 that's got any kind of prestige, so that might be available.
I just knowing the way Jordan brands everything, I would think that he probably went into it going, guys, I want to get in this, but I got to have number 23.
No, if Michael
and
Jordan
he asked for it, he may not get it, but I bet he asked for it.
If Michael Jordan is going to be a prominent part of this team, and apparently he is, and 23 is available, and you put Bubba Wallace in there, that would be a beautiful opportunity to do some great marketing. Look at the motorcycle team. They went with 23.
Yeah.
So if they could do that with the NASCAR team, I don't know that it's available or would be allowed, but that would be what I would pursue.
Yeah, and to Adler's point, when he dabbled in the racing with Michael Jordan's Motorsports, we're talking about Michael Jordan, he owned the AMA Superbike team and had one win in 10 years. And apparently him and Denny Hamlin go back because he's traveled to watch Hamlin race some. And so I guess they've had a relationship. That's obvious. But
I will say this, too, and we saw this in the special on Jordan that we all loved. As successful as he was as a player and as focused as he was, he had not had the same experience as a GM or an owner in basketball, and it doesn't sound like the same experience in the bike racing area, huh?
Well, you think about it, if you're the go-to guy, and when you played, and he always was, but when you start running corporations, it involves a lot of people, a lot of moving parts. You got to have a team, a big-time, far-reaching team, and you're sitting there going, why can't we do this, or why can't I do that? It's one thing to say, give me the ball, but it's hard to do that when you're running a corporation. There's a lot you have to maneuver through.
Well, I think he had a lot of natural ability on the basketball court, but I think when it comes to corporation, you got to have good people working for you, and you got to be able to find good people, keep good people, cultivate good people, and motivate good people, and that ain't always easy to do.
No, and we've run out of time, but we have callers with information on the whole deal, but unfortunately we ran out of time.
Well, just ask them. We can talk about when we get back. We got Betty, I think, supposed to call right here when you help her with the podcast, but they could just give us the information on that number. And then hopefully, if she can get settled, Betty Lou Bussey joins us. We come back. Her podcast, she's working on it. Bubba's getting the equipment together. But what will the name of it be? We have to help her when we come back.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Way.
Maybe it's occasional constipation.
Maybe it's not.
You could have a chronic condition called irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives to help relieve belly pain and let you have more frequent and complete bowel movements. Individual results may vary. Do not give to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Maybe it's not occasional constipation. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. You may be able to talk to a doctor online. Visit linzess.com, sponsored by Allergan and Ironwood.
Folks, we've been talking about Relief Factor on our show for quite some time now. Do we guarantee Relief Factor is going to lower or eliminate your occasional aches and pains? No, we never make a claim like that. But what I can tell you is that the majority of folks who ordered the 3-week Quick Start Pack for only $19.95 go on to order more. Now, what we really like about Relief Factor is it's 100% drug-free. It's a supplement that's made up of ingredients that simply help your own body deal with its natural inflammatory response. For a lot of us, that's very important. Getting older, working outside in the warm weather, even exercising can cause frustrating aches and pains, or maybe it's the occasional back, shoulder, or hip pain that's bothering you. Relief Factor has helped us and so many of our friends, so when you think of it this way, is $1 a day too much to see if you can get out of some of that frustrating pain? To order this 3-week Quick Start Pack for $19.95 plus shipping and handling, just go to ReliefFactor.com. That's ReliefFactor.com. Let's see if we can get you out of some of that pain. Also, you can go to RickandBubba.com. Look under the sponsors button for a link. Okay, folks, you know how much we love MyPillow products and what this company Mike Lindell has built stands for. Well, they've got a deal for you, and we don't know how much longer this is going to continue, so listen up. I mean, right now. If you buy one Giza Dream Sheet set, you'll get one free. Now, let's talk about these sheets. They've got to be the softest sheets I've ever slept on. I mean, really. The MyPillow Giza Dream Sheets are made from the world's best Egyptian cotton. Ultra soft and breathable, they are fantastic sheets. It's a new year. Why not start it off by upgrading your bedding? This is a great time to upgrade your sheets, pillows, and towels and get yourself some MyPillow products. And their premium pillows are also buy one, get one free right now. They've got all kinds of radio specials going on. If you want to see more, just go to MyPillow.com and click on Radio Listener Specials. Use the promo code BUBBA and get your buy one Giza Dream Sheet set and get another one for free, or the premium MyPillow buy one, get one free deal. That's MyPillow.com, click Radio Listener Specials, and use the code BUBBA. Or go to RickandBubba.com and look under the sponsors link. Summer's winding down, so now's your chance to start up something new and delicious. Let HelloFresh spice up mealtime at home with fresh ingredients and mouth-watering recipes delivered to your door contact-free. Choose from more than 22 chef-curated recipes They'll come each week. They'll be low-calorie, vegetarian, family-friendly options. Say goodbye to never-ending meal planning and prepping. HelloFresh features recyclable packaging and pre-portioned ingredients. Now, you're also saving 40% compared with shopping at your local grocery store. Plus, servings means more savings, so now you can order larger HelloFresh boxes for even better value. Go to HelloFresh.com, use the code BUBBA to get $80 off, including free shipping on your first box. That's promo code BUBBA for $80 off, including free shipping at HelloFresh.com. You can also go to rickandbubba.com for more information under the sponsors button. HelloFresh.com.
Your most life-changing sleep is about what's underneath, which is why every Casper mattress is designed with a system to react and adapt to your body all night long. Inside, precisely 1,501 perforations create a cooling system so effective, you won't be awake to notice. And only Casper mattresses are made with 86 supportive gel pods to align your spine and eliminate aches and pains. All with a perfect, cozy surface that cradles you with plush comfort from the moment you crawl into bed. Altogether, it's the cooling, supportive comfort you need for the most refreshed feeling come morning, guaranteed. Or your money back. Only on a Casper mattress. Only at Casper.com.
And we are back 35 minutes past the hour of the Rick and Bubba Show. Thanks for being with us. I do want to point you to ReliefFactor.com, getting emails on Relief Factor even today. All natural product, 100% natural. And I will say this, the response to Relief Factor continues to be overwhelming. And some of you I know are waiting on your starter pack, and it's taking a little longer than normal, but that's because of the response and how well it's working. We're catching up to that, so pardon us if that's been delayed a little bit. Go to ReliefFactor.com right now and go ahead and get your starter pack ordered. It's only $19.95. You'll get 3 weeks of it. Now, why 3 weeks? Well, in 3 weeks, you'll know whether this all-natural product, which is designed with these 4 botanicals that have already been research proven to help the body in its natural inflammatory response. And again, I said these are botanicals, so you don't have any side effects, you don't have any opioids, anything like that when it comes to some of the other pain management products out there. And none of those are designed to be used as a lifestyle. But with Relief Factor, you can. I take a pack every night before I go to bed, every morning when I get ready for the show. And then if I've got something that I've strained or something's bothering me, I'll take another one in the middle of the day. If you'd like to get yours now, you can. Here's a great email from Tom down at the Gulf Coast in Florida. He says, as an older guy now at 60, Bubba, the guy said older guy and 60 in the same sentence.
Let's not say that together.
Yeah, I didn't savor having bits of pain slowing me down and preventing me from riding my bicycle or getting in and out of my small aircraft at my work as a flight instructor. But after taking Relief Factor, you guys talked about it, my intermediate lower back and left hip pain are virtually gone. Also, it seems that my trigger finger, I was having an issue with that trigger finger syndrome. That affected me hunting. That's actually getting better. So I've gotten confidence about hunting season coming up as well. You can get yours. Thanks, Tom, for that email. ReliefFactor.com or rickandbubba.com under the sponsors button. So, Bubba, let's welcome to the show Betty Lou Bussey. So, in the world of podcast, Betty will now enter.
Good morning, Betty. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are y'all?
Good, good. Now we're excited about your upcoming podcast that you've been excited to get going. But I know you've kind of hit a little bit of a wall here because you haven't decided on a name yet.
Well, there's just so many options. You know, which way can you go with it? Which angle?
Right.
Oh my gosh.
So have you narrowed it down to get some feedback from the audience or what? Where are you at on this?
Well, I've got 5. Well, actually 4 really, because I'm not sure about one of them. But anyway, yeah, I have a few. You want me to lay them out for you there?
Yeah, let us have them.
Oh, please do.
The masses are waiting. Okay. Blondes are people too, with Betty Bussey, my personal
I like
favorite.
that
but
one.
Yeah,
okay.
that's strong. Yeah.
Blondes are people too,
Yeah.
with Betty Bussey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you got Breaking It Down with Betty Bussey. And we're not talking about break dancing, just breaking it down, you know. Okay. And then you have Basically Betty Bussey.
Okay.
Just basically. Okay. And this is the one I'm not sure of. A friend of mine came up with this one, but I'm not sure. But Betty says, what? I don't know that I can go that high, you know, at will. But Betty says, what? Okay. All right. And then The World According to Betty Bussey. And so there's a lot of those World According to people. So I don't know about that one either.
Now,
But anyway.
there's one yesterday I told you probably needed to go ahead and just take off the list.
Yeah, I went ahead and took that one off the list.
Do you
You don't have to say it.
What was it?
Won't you go ahead and share it with everybody?
What was it?
Well, that'd be Back Porch Betty.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
I mean, I don't know that is the direction I want to take this podcast. You know what I mean? So let's
Betty
just
say
go
what?
with what we got. Yeah, Betty says what?
What if it was Betty say, what, on the back porch?
Yeah.
Bubba!
Well, Bubba, I think
You're not on the pontoon, but
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
I'm sorry.
Well, Betty, that's what's the beauty of having a husband. So he was able to give you, you know, some things that probably women wouldn't think of. You know, with some of these names, only men would maybe, you know, start snickering or something like that. So
yeah, well,
that's why
that one I'm afraid would you know, when they have in the military, when they have a thing they call mission creep, I'm afraid that name might have some creep to it, you know, and it might turn into something else.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, it'd bring out a creep, I'm sure. But anyway, if you weren't a creep, it'd bring it out a creep. Oh, man.
All right, so Betty, help me delve in. We're helping with this name. I'm listening to Betty's podcast, soon to be named, and I'm tuning in. What am I going to hear? What are you going to cover? What am I going to find there?
Well, it's kind of, I mean, as I told Bill, it's very similar to y'all's show or Seinfeld. It's a show about nothing and everything. You know what I mean? So we might do home decor one day. It depends on who I can get to. I would like to interview people, so we'll see how that goes. Oh. But anyway, of course, you and Bill are you and Bubba are my first interviews. So anyway,
she's declared we have to be the first show.
Of course,
that's just a given because I've lived with Bill for 31 years, so I figure he owes that to me. You know.
Well, you know what it is, Betty. You remember there was a time in the early days of the show, if you started a new weekly magazine or monthly magazine, we were the first cover.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I know. Yeah,
honey,
so,
you know, I'll give you anything you want. So
careful.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. We're not going to the back porch, but anyway.
Oh, my goodness. Betty say what?
Betty say what?
So, you know, with y'all, we're not going to be covering any home decor questions or anything, so don't worry. But, you know, it might be about fashion. It might be about home decor. It might be about food, faith, exercising, fitness, you know, dieting, whatever. And every now and then I might have a sports or a politics person, you know. We'll see. I don't know.
Hey, Betty. Betty say what?
Betty say what?
That's gotta
So
it sounds like that one's winning.
Now you're not under any obligation, but do we need to do a quick poll here to get to find out what everybody thinks about these?
Now, I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings if I don't go with the name, but yeah, y'all can if you want. Do you want me to run the list again, or do y'all have?
Yes.
it?
Run it again.
Yeah.
All right, number one. Okay, Blondes Are People Too with Betty Bussey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number two, Breaking It Down with Betty Bussey. Number three, Basically, Betty Bussey. That's kind of plain. But anyway, Basically, Betty Bussey. And then Betty Says, what? That's one.
That's my favorite.
You got to say it like that.
I'm going to tell you what, going into this, Blondes Are People Too with Betty Bussey was my favorite. But at this particular moment, I'm all into Betty Say, what?
Now, The World According to Betty Bussey, you said that's played out. You're not going to go with that one at all?
Well, I don't know. What do you got? The World According to Betty Bussey is number 5. So you got Blondes Are People Too, Breaking It Down with Betty Bussey, Basically Betty Bussey, Betty Says What, and The World According to Betty Bussey.
So I'm with you, Bubba. I came into this thinking I had a clear front runner.
Yeah.
And I find myself being pulled to Betty say, what?
Especially if you do it that way every time. So are we going to quick poll this?
Yeah,
How you want to do it?
Let's quick poll it, and you have to just name one of these options.
Okay. All right, here we go.
If it's a power pole, Greg will
I'm going with it,
climb
Rick.
I know, it's an old one.
Pole, Mark will sign it.
It is. I just like to hear it.
A web pole, Ryan will design it.
Real old.
A flag pole, the Army is behind it.
I should have played that.
Everybody's got one. Voice your opinion on the Rick and Bubba official quick poll.
Rick, this could be frustrating to you. They're coming in so quick. They're unscreened, so we just got to roll with it.
Okay, that's fine. Bubba,
And we lost Betty. I think the whole system shut down. It's like we're doing the 12 working days of Christmas. It is absolutely every
well,
line.
let me ask you this question. We're 40 seconds from the break.
Sure.
Let's go.
Y'all want to go to the break early and then come back and take the vote?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Rick, our whole phone system buckled.
I mean, it really did. I hadn't seen that in a while.
Yeah.
Betty say what? Betty say what? Betty say what?
Betty's she's going to call back and join us for the naming.
If she can get through.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take your phone calls. We'll get the vote in when we come back.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Hi, this is Jay Farner, CEO of Rocket Mortgage. Making the right financial decisions has never been more important. We can help guide you to those right decisions now when they matter most. Mortgage rates are near historic lows, so when you call 8338-ROCKET or visit us at rocketmortgage.com to start your refinance, you'll be well on your way to saving money every month. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.375%, APR 3.59%. Right now could be a great time for you to take some positive financial steps forward with a cash-out refinance from Rocket Mortgage, which could give you the boost that you're looking for. In addition, we may be able to help you refinance with little or no out-of-pocket costs. At Rocket Mortgage, we're committed to every client, every time, no exceptions, no excuses, giving you the best mortgage experience. Call us today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com to learn more.
Rates subject to change. Pay 1.875% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
You run a business and you need better wireless. 3 words, no more compromise. With the T-Mobile Business Advantage, you get the largest 5G network, award-winning customer support, and insanely great value. No trade-offs. Right now, get up to 90 days of unlimited free on business plans when you switch via bill credits. Stop in to find out more. Plus taxes and fees for some plans. Complete port within 60 days. Customers over 50 gigabytes per month have lower speeds during congestion. Video at 480p unlimited on our network. See T-Mobile.com for 5G devices coverage and plan details.
Stressed out? Try Stress Balls De-Stressing Gummies. Eat a couple, and you'll feel like... That's because Stress Balls gummies contain a clinically proven herb called ashwagandha that becomes more effective over time at relieving stress. So later, your whole body feels like... until eventually your whole world feels like. So turn your stressed life into your best life and become a stress baller with Stress Balls Gummy Supplements.
Hi, this is Jay Farner, CEO of Rocket Mortgage. Making the right financial decisions has never been more important. We can help guide you to those right decisions now when they matter most. Mortgage rates are near historic lows, so when you call 8338-ROCKET or visit us at rocketmortgage.com to start your refinance, you'll be well on your way to saving money every month. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.375%, APR 3.59%. Right now could be a great time for you to take some positive financial steps forward with a cash-out refinance from Rocket Mortgage, which could give you the boost that you're looking for. In addition, we may be able to help you refinance with little or no out-of-pocket costs. At Rocket Mortgage, we're committed to every client, every time, no exceptions, no excuses, giving you the best mortgage experience. Call us today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com to learn more.
Rates subject to change. Pay 1.875% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
How about a big Rick and Bubba welcome to another new show sponsor? We think you're going to love Allform.com/Bubba. Buying furniture can be a hassle, but Allform makes it so simple. It's delivered right to your door in days, and we're talking high-quality, handmade in America, armchairs, sofas, sectionals, and love seats. They're premium products at an affordable price. Allform furniture can be customized in all types of colors, fabrics, legs, shapes, sizes, and it comes with a forever warranty. They look great, and they're super comfortable. This is furniture you'd expect to find at a higher in-store, but because you're buying direct, it ships easy at low pricing for great savings. They even offer a 100-day trial, delivery is free, and they have finance options too. If you don't love it, they'll pick it up for free with a full refund. Now, some of you may be thinking, a couch or a chair and a box? That's not possible, but it is, and it's so easy to put together. Your kids or someone not real handy like me could do it in minutes. Go check them out at allform.com/Bubba. That'll save you 20%. Or you can go to rickandbubba.com and find them under the sponsors. Summer's winding down, so now's your chance to start up something new and delicious. Let HelloFresh spice up mealtime at home with fresh ingredients and mouth-watering recipes delivered to your door contact-free. Choose from more than 22 chef-curated recipes. They'll come each week. They'll be low-calorie, vegetarian, family-friendly options. Say goodbye to never-ending meal planning and prepping. HelloFresh features recyclable packaging and pre-portioned ingredients. Now, you're also saving 40% compared with shopping at your local grocery store. Plus, servings means more savings, so now you can order larger HelloFresh boxes for even better value. Go to HelloFresh.com, use the code BUBBA to get $80 off, including free shipping on your first box. That's promo code BUBBA for $80 off, including free shipping at HelloFresh.com. You can also go to rickandbubba.com for more information under the sponsors button. HelloFresh.com. Ten minutes to the top of the hour. We're back. Our number is 866-WE-BE-BIG. We thank you for being with us. We are about to go. The quick poll has been called upon for you to vote on 5 names that Bubba's wife, Betty Lou Bussey, is considering for her upcoming new podcast. Betty, we lost her momentarily because our phone system melted down when you guys were calling to vote. And we lost her, but she is back. And Betty, can you read those 5 for everybody again?
One more time, and this is the only choices you have.
All right. It's Blondes Are People Too with Betty Bussey. Breaking It Down with Betty Bussey. Basically, Betty Bussey. Betty Says What? With Betty Bussey. Or The World According to Betty Bussey.
Oh, boy.
There they are.
All right.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Are we ready for the votes, guys? All right, so Bubba, where are we going?
Let's go. Let's start with Greg, line 1. Speedy, you just run them down through there if you want to.
Yeah, sure. Greg, what's your vote, bud?
Betty Says Free Lori Loughlin.
I'm sorry, Rick.
Why didn't I think of that?
All right, Nessa, go ahead.
Betty Says What?
Okay, well, we know that's
going to be strong, guys.
Yeah. Adam, go ahead.
The World According to Betty.
Oh, okay. This is a surprise.
I can picture it.
No. Let's go to Jennifer. Jennifer.
Back to the basics with Betty.
What? No. Oh, back to the basics. Basically, Betty. Is
Basically, Betty?
Okay. Basically Betty.
Okay, basically Betty. Okay. All right, spreading them around a little bit here. Tyler.
Hey, let's go with Basically Blonde Betty.
Do we count that, guys? That's not one of them.
I'd put it under basically.
Basically? Okay, we're going there. All right, got it. Let's see. Bobby, go ahead.
Betty Says What?
I just love hearing people try to say it. David, go ahead. What's your vote?
Hey, can I give Betty a compliment before I give you my vote?
Rick, can he?
Sure.
She has a great radio voice, and I love her laugh. Now, hopefully, me saying that, she'll give me 5,000 brownie points, and if so, I'd like to transfer those over to Bubba since he's married to her. My vote is Betty Said What?
Okay, there you go.
Sure.
There we go, Betty. Let's go to Tara. Tara.
Betty.
I'm sorry?
Basically Betty.
Basically Betty.
Betty.
Wow.
Are y'all surprised by its momentum?
I am.
And let me tell you what's funny. I'm getting email. You know what I mean with Betty Bussey.
Yeah. I saw that.
You know what I
also,
mean?
a lot of Barney Mask emails as well. Sarah, go ahead.
All right.
I'm just saying.
All right. Well, I'm blonde, and blondes are people too.
Oh, there it is.
Absolutely. Remember that?
You got your vote.
Do you remember that old contest we used to do?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's where that came from, by the way.
Joe voting. Joe, go ahead. Oh, wow.
What?
Betty says what?
Say it again, Joe.
Betty say what?
Okay,
Yep.
there it is.
He's got it down. The what?
Yeah.
Yep.
He does, Betty. You're going to have to say that every podcast.
Yeah,
I know.
you're gonna say it a lot.
My throat would hold out. Yeah.
All right. Heath, go ahead. You're voting.
The world according to Betty Bussey.
All right. I'm trying to screen and vote, so I think I'm keeping up with it. I got 4-3. Betty says what? Is winning over basically Betty Bussey.
Yeah, you could have Bubba keep the score if you want
you want me to do the score?
Carla, what's up?
Blonde Betty.
Blonde Betty. Okay.
Does that mean-
I don't see blonde Betty.
Bam, bam, blow, blonde Betty.
Is that blondes are
Bam,
people too?
Betty
Is
is a
that
blonde?
Is that blondes are people too? What do we vote? Where's that go?
But that's out. That's not a vote.
Yeah,
Okay.
throw it out. We're not going to be like the judges with this mail-in voting. You only got the
Thank
choices, and the date is the date.
Okay. JK.
Hey, Betty said what? On the back porch.
No. do we give Betty says what? Do we give it to that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think the,
All right,
the other part was a little
5-3. It's winning
comedic add-on.
over basically Betty Bussey.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Some of these lines are sticking. Interesting. 5. Let's go to JT.
JT.
Backdoor Betty.
No, that was out. That was out.
I don't know if I should have dumped that.
Yeah.
All right. No, he's kind of got.
I told Betty that would
got a little
lead
bit
that direction.
Got a little bit too blocked there. I didn't know.
That's
what to
one reason we didn't do back porch. But
Yeah.
That's okay.
There it is.
Yep, that's exactly what Bubba wanted.
Speedy's got his hands full. He can't decide to put a call up or dump it. He just his hands don't know where to
I'm
go.
over here. I'm dumping
Speedy,
over
Rick,
here.
Can you see it? Can you see Speedy?
I got Rick here.
It's like an octopus with a bunch of pins in his hand.
We got
you know what I
Betty
mean?
here. We got you over here. Betty calls. I got Rick. I got a dump over here. Let's go to Will. Will.
Speedy said, what?
What's your vote, Will?
Betty says what?
Okay, Rick. We almost. It's 6-3 over basically Betty Bussey.
I can't imagine what that I'm gonna have to fix when I get back to that board over there. I'm gonna have to. There's so many things put back into place.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's good. Maybe 1 or 2 more, Rick. What do you think?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure. Unless
Go
y'all
ahead.
think if it's a runaway.
Go ahead with 2
Well,
more.
it's getting there. Rebecca, go ahead.
I like Betty says what?
Mm-hmm.
That'll probably seal it. Won't we take Melanie just for to finish out here?
All right then. Melanie, what's up?
Hey, Betty said what?
Oh, that's
That'll
gonna be
do
the
it.
winner
That'll
right
do it.
there.
That'll do it.
Betty Lou.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do it.
So will Betty take your recommendation or not now?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Betty, I know we're worried about hurting people's feelings. How does that resonate with you?
What, hurting people's feelings? Or
Well,
Betty said
the
what?
name, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, y'all are the professionals. What do y'all think?
Well, you here's how you do it, Betty. You always picture the first time that you hear it being promoted. Okay, so let's go to a future show. Hey guys, I want to remind y'all coming up this weekend. A couple of notes you need to make. Don't forget Rick and Bubba University, the podcast. We got a brand new episode coming up this weekend, and also releasing this weekend. Don't forget, Betty Bussey's podcast. Betty say what?
I don't know if I can invite anybody on to interview and keep a straight face and say, I'd like to be interviewed on Betty says what?
Yeah. It's like a real serious podcast on that week. Yeah. Hey, sir, thank you for joining us on Betty Says What?
Right.
I want you to picture this so much. Say it's somebody, maybe you find a way to somebody from HDTV, okay?
Right.
And they're saying, okay, so we're the handler. Tell me when does the podcast run? Well, we usually release it over whatever y'all decide. Okay, and so tell me again, what's the name of it? Well, it's I'm Betty Bussey. I got you. What's the name of the podcast? It's Betty Say What?
Betty Bussey say what?
Or if you're being interviewed, you tell the reporter, no, you really say what when you introduce them.
Right.
That's right.
Well, if you're going with number 2, basically Betty Bussey came in second. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Well, and somebody had the idea of basically blonde, Betty. That's not bad. I mean, I don't want the brunettes to feel inferior.
Yeah, you don't want to hurt their feelings.
Brunettes are lots of fun too, but.
Well, you don't want to hurt their feelings because then you won't have an interpreter.
Well, that's true.
Oh, my goodness.
So, Bubba, are you surprised that blondes are people too didn't pick up more momentum?
Yeah, I really am, because I thought that would be the lead dog, so to speak, because I thought it was funny. But after this segment, see, your perception sometimes sitting on the couch versus the real world is different,
Yeah, and remember, you're wanting to stand out too in a sea of podcasts. Of course, you've got to tie to the show, so you already have a an advantage, which is a blessing because there's already an audience for you. But boy, I tell you that Betty Say What, it certainly is memorable, isn't it?
Where did that come from, too? By the way,
all right.
Betty, where did that come from?
I think Jen just jokingly said, "What about?" Betty says, "What?"
No, that's from some movie or some. There's some line in a movie where somebody's doing
Hoda
that.
and Jenna are always doing that. They'll go, "What?" But I don't think they
What do they do?
Came up with the original thing. Or
Betty,
anything.
what do they
I
do?
have no idea. They say what? Or what? Or they say it together.
Betty, look, a lot of information today and a lot of good response. Take notes. Take notes.
Right. Okay. All right. I'm taking notes.
Good luck with
Betty
Says
What?
See you later, babe.
Hey, thanks for being with us, and thanks for your participation. We'll catch you on the next edition of the Rick and Bubba Show, or next, whatever the case may be. Thank you all for being with us.
And Rick and Bubba may say, what?
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Hey, thank you for watching Rick and Bubba live on our YouTube channel. We're here live every Monday through Friday.
Be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell for notifications.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Rick and Bubba's in Ohio.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Pass the gravy, please.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Ooh, it brings me to my knees.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
I can't start another
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
day without 'em, brother.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Ooh, there is no other
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
waking on their blubber.
Rick and Bubba,